Rean? Wake up! Rean! Talk to me! Are you alright?
Taichi.
Thank goodness. Are you okay?
I'm fine, I think.
Tell me something. Do you feel dizzy? Or maybe out of place?
Not really. A little lightheaded, but that's all. Where are we exactly? Did someone pick us up and dump us out in the country? Well, wherever we are, I can't get a signal on my cell. We need to find a farm or something where we can use the phone to call our folks.
Hey, good luck with that. I haven't seen a cell tower or a building since we started walking.
That is kind of strange.
Tell me about it. Actually, I'm beginning to wonder if the two of us are even on Earth anymore.
Excuse me?
So that magic circle thingy was weird. It wasn't just some kind of CG effect. There was a strange power there. I could feel it all around me.
Don't say that.
It's okay. I know that kind of stuff only happens in games, but you have to admit, if we were somehow—
Just stop it! You're being ridiculous.
What's up?
Are horses supposed to look like that?
No. I say we run for it! Trust me when I tell you, that is no ordinary horse. Do you think it's after us?
What? Huh?
Get as far away from me as you can, then find somewhere to hide.
Wait a minute. What are you talking about?
Getting you to safety. I'll distract him.
Taichi, that's crazy!
Move it!
No way! You'll be as good as Dad. He's gonna trample you!
Not if I'm fast enough. But if it doesn't work out, it's better if only one of us dies in the attempt. Hurry up and go. It's my choice. At least let me show you I have a little courage, huh?
Taichi!
Hey, you! Catch me if you think you can! Sorry to force this on you, Rean. I couldn't think of any other way to protect you. Here's a little present for you! What? You're kidding. I don't think he even felt that. All right, asshole! If you want to stomp on somebody, then come and get me! I don't think you have the smarts to pull it off! What are you waiting for? I'm right here! Or are you too scared? You act like a bully, but you're a wimp at heart!
Bear cutter! That was pretty brave, boy. Stand back.
Those obsidian horses are tough to bring down, but ultimately they're no match for a mithril arrow.
Why's the horse named that?
It's pretty straightforward, really. That horn growing from the middle of his forehead is composed of obsidian. These are the most dangerous monsters living in this area.
They appear to be nothing more than horses, but they breathe fire and attack people. They're very aggressive animals.
Their meat is worth a lot of money. I'm going to grill it up. Step back, please.
Careful, you don't want to overcook it.
Come with me, young lady. You'll be more comfortable.
Flame lance!
Amazing.
Well done.
I have to agree. Very efficient.
Thank you, Rakelta. Would you go retrieve the horn?
I'm sorry. I thought we said Barada would do all the heavy labor.
Who said that? I don't recall that discussion.
At that moment, it suddenly became clear to me that Rean and I had entered another reality. Between the monster horse, the mithril arrows, and people using magical powers, we were trapped in a world that could have emerged straight from the pages of a role-playing game. With that in mind, who knows what challenges might await us around every corner and behind every door? The magic circle that brought us here remains a force of mystery, and we might never know how or why we were chosen for this journey. But since we are here, we have to find a way. That much is certain.
By the way, I meant to ask, where are you two from? You're not from around here, that's for sure. Otherwise, you'd have been aware of the horse monster.
It's complicated.
Your clothes are kind of strange, too. I'm not familiar with the style, but they fit you quite well.
Yeah, thanks.
Stop prying into their business. It's not polite. Everyone has things they don't want discussed in public.
If you don't want to talk about it, you don't have to.
Thanks.
But it's dangerous to travel around these parts unarmed. As you discovered for yourself today, there's been an increase in monster attacks lately.
Yet, for adventurers like us, that's a good thing, because it means more people will hire us.
Adventurers, huh?
It's not really a good thing. Wagons heading to town are being attacked every day, and people are disappearing.
True. Things have been getting worse and worse lately.
Hold on. Where's that town you were talking about?
You mean Aspire? It's not that far.
I know this might be presumptuous, especially since you saved us back there.
Don't be so timid. We'd be happy to drop you guys off.
It's a smart move. Having the two of you dangerous.
Besides, helping others is part of our job description.
You're the best.
Yeah, but there's a small catch. You have to find a way to make up with your friend there before morning.
Rean, we always tell each other the truth. Why are you so angry with me?
I'm not angry.
Don't lie to me. We've been together since we were little kids, remember? When you're mad, you always get real quiet. Come on, if it's something I did, tell me so I can apologize. I can't fix it if I don't know what it was.
You do know. And I don't want you ever doing it again.
Excuse me? Doing what?
Things that could get you killed, that's what.
Oh, that? I thought you meant something important.
Stop it! You're just trying to show off because you're a boy. But what if something happens and I'm left here alone?
I didn't think about that. I'm sorry. I promise you, from now on, no matter what, it's you and me. We'll face everything together.
Good.
If we find ourselves in danger, we know we'll always have each other's backs. Wasn't so hard, was it?
Huh?
From now to the end, we'll always be a team.
That sounds pretty good, partner.
So he turned around, took 2 steps, and fell right into the hole.
As promised, here's the town of Aspire.
This is their main street. It's pretty active, but believe me, it's nothing compared to Winifix, the royal capital.
It's considered a frontier town, but it's an important part of the Alistane Magic Kingdom. We use it as our base of operations. The Adventurers Guild is up ahead. You'll recognize it right away.
I have to ask, though, are you two really planning to become adventurers? I'm only asking because it's a dangerous line of work.
Yeah, we noticed that.
Regardless, we still have to find some kind of job. No one's gonna take care of us. We need to make money to survive.
I don't know what we'll end up doing, but I figure we'll start small, and we'll just keep getting better and better as we go.
Sounds good.
Thanks so much for your hospitality.
We really appreciate all you've done. We're in your debt for saving us.
Just a parting gift. Adventurers, start by acquiring the proper equipment.
We can afford to be generous. This horn will pay for that and much more. Thank you all.
We operate out of the Mithril Inn in the middle of town. If you're ever in trouble, come by and see us.
For sure. We'll be around.
I'll keep you in my prayers.
All right then.
Time to go.
You're both new faces around here. Are you registering as adventurers?
Yeah.
Very well. I'll enter you as a pair then.
Thank you.
I presume your race is human?
That's correct. Is she really asking if we're people? Pay attention, Taichi. You know a lot more about game protocol than I do.
Yeah. Did you notice how many characters here look like they could be from a game?
So?
All right. You'll both need to read this to get the particulars of the contract.
What do these symbols mean? I don't understand them.
It says about the Adventurers Guild.
I read that? What's going on here?
I don't know. But when you think about it, we've been talking to people as though they were speaking our language. What if they weren't?
To complete your registration, we'll now conduct the Magic Aptitude Test.
Huh?
Magic is a basic element of being an adventurer. Anybody who's unable to There's nothing difficult about the test, if that's why you're concerned. You just have to put your hand on the crystal. Is there something the matter?
No, not really.
Who wants to go first?
I guess I'm ready. Yeah, I had a feeling it wouldn't go that well.
Oh my, that's amazing! Who in the world are you, young lady?
Huh?
Are you as adept as your friend here?
I'm not sure exactly what it is you're talking about.
Place your hand on the crystal.
Okay. Whoops.
That's never happened. Please, wait here. I need to speak to someone.
Okay, I'm guessing that wasn't normal.
That would probably explain the stairs.
It cost him 4 bushels.
Look, that's strange.
Yeah, it must be something pretty important.
You got that right. And the Golden Fencer's with him.
You must be the 2 people Marie was so anxious to see me about. I'm the Guildmaster Gerard.
Guildmaster, you say?
That sounds important.
Be able to register you 2 as adventurers.
Huh? Hang on, what's the deal?
That's terrible news. Does that mean we can't work? How are we supposed to live?
Take it easy, don't panic. Mueller?
Yes, sir.
My associate here is going to take both of you to a place where you can get some advice on whatever path you decide to take from this point forward.
Why should we do that?
I mean, you're asking us to follow her without any explanation.
True, but you'll understand if you go. If you don't, you can't become adventurers.
Gee, do I arouse that much suspicion in both your minds? Open the door, we need to talk.
Oh, it's you. You're back sooner than I thought.
Close your eyes, Taichi! You can't be
out of my eye!
You're too young! And besides, you're gonna get a...
Come on, what's your problem? Put on some clothes!
This happens to be my home. When I'm here, I'm free to dress any way I please.
Except when you have guests.
Huh? Oh, I beg your pardon. I didn't realize you'd brought company. Welcome, my friends. I'm the owner of this place. That's unusual. The measuring device at the guild couldn't handle their power, huh?
Correct. That's why the Guildmaster would like you to assess the extent of their abilities.
This is a complete surprise to us. What are we supposed to do?
Let's start by using these to measure the strength of your magic as well as your capacity. Magic strength is exactly what it sounds like. Magic capacity is a measure of how much magic a person possesses.
What do you know? Just like an RPG.
An RPG? I've never heard of that before.
Taichi!
I'm sorry.
Well, whatever. I found the device to be very reliable. It'll help you learn how much liquor your glass can hold, and how strong a liquor you're able to handle. The readout should be coming up just about now.
I see it.
Yeah, me too.
Lamia.
Well now, this is quite a shock.
Yeah? Shocking as in something's wrong?
What, is my magic capacity 0?
Your numbers are higher than that, by quite a lot.
Excuse me? That can't be accurate.
So now what? Does this mean we qualify to become adventurers?
Oh yes, absolutely. Hold on, there's something you'll have to do first. As of right now, you 2 are going to become my apprentices.
Huh?
What?
Successfully sabotaged?
Yes, sire, but there was a problem. Because the caster was powerful, the spell still activated, despite going awry.
And the search for the lost ones?
We've already spread a wide net in every town. We expect to receive a report in a few days.
That's good. Our leader has high expectations. Do not disappoint him.
Yes, sire.
Lost ones from another world. Who would have thought?
My magic capacity is 120,000?
Yeah, that's what your aptitude test shows. And your magic strength is 40,000, which means your potential is very high. Reen's magic capacity is 37,000 and her magic strength is 5,000. I have to say, these figures are really something.
Oh yeah? You're saying they're good?
Of course they're good. Humans who possess a capacity of over 10,000 and a strength over 2,000 are eligible to become royal mages or knights. Lamia is the top mage in the Magic Kingdom, and you're not going to believe how her score compares
We're
to...
all pretty powerful. My magic capacity is 43,000, strength 6,000. Mueller's capacity is 35,000, and she has a strength of 3,000. Am I right?
Yes.
Now then, I'll explain why you're becoming my apprentices. You both possess truly in my eyes, you're like newborn infants.
It takes a considerable amount of training to properly use magic power, especially when that power is vast. The both of you have to learn to control your magic, or you'll destroy yourselves.
Got it. But what happens after we train with you and learn how to master the use of our magic? What becomes of us then?
It depends. You'll be above the top royal mage and the 5-rank adventurers. Then, it's how you apply your training. You could single-handedly wage war on any nation. And if you wanted, you could completely wipe it out.
An entire nation?
Yes. If you became king of your own nation, you'd have all the money and women that any man could possibly want.
Ow! 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 Grow up! Ow! Ow! Come on!
Strange reaction. It should be interesting to train these two.
Yeah.
Oh, that looks really good!
No need to hold back in this house. Eat as much as you want.
Great, I'm looking forward to it.
Thanks, I'm starved. Ow. Ow.
Let's start. First, we have to explain magic spells. Mueller?
All right, so the most simple explanation that I can give is that magic spells are techniques we use by providing spirits with our magic.
Sounds so unreal.
You're saying mages can't cast spells on their own because they need the help of these spirits to activate their power?
That's correct, Reen. Fire, water, wind, and earth. These are the 4 simple spirits. They all exist in nature, and their attributes are used in the magic world.
So you're saying the spirit you give magic power to determines the type of spell you're going to cast?
Yes, you're a very quick learner, Reen. I'm happy that at least one of you is listening.
Hey, I haven't missed a word.
As you'll discover, mages don't actually get to choose what spirits to use. The fact is, the spirits are the ones that choose the mages. Normally, a mage can use only one spirit at a time. We call them single magicians. However, there are rare exceptions where a person can utilize multiple spirits. Mueller, tell them.
I'm a dual magician capable of using 2 of them, both fire and earth.
And I'm a triple. I can use fire, wind, and water. But you're extra special. Apparently, all the spirits have chosen you.
What? That's amazing!
Yes, trust me, it's very rare. You're a quad magician, and I believe that makes you our first, and only one at the moment.
Way to go, Reen. What about me? What stuff am I able to do?
Well, I'm not sure what your attribute... Not sure. But our testings show that you're not a mage. You're a sorcerer.
Sorcerer?
That's what we call a unique magician. Mages use magic spells, but a sorcerer uses sorcery.
Well, how is sorcery different?
Magic spells borrow the power of the spirits. We've already talked about that.
Right.
The mage chants the proper incantation in order to borrow that power. But a sorcerer doesn't need to do that.
What are they supposed to do?
A sorcerer doesn't borrow power from them. He uses the spirits themselves.
Really? That's possible?
Yes, but in order to do so, the sorcerer needs to forge pacts with the spirits he commands. One is used and one uses the other. The power born from such a powerful bond is far above the power the mage can wield. Remember when I told you you could destroy an entire nation? Now do you understand what I mean?
Look, I don't want anything to do with nations, politics, or the hassle of making alliances with a bunch of spirits. Truthfully, I don't care about any of it.
That's not how the potentially strongest man in the world should talk. Good grief, that is such a waste of talent.
So, you never told me what my attribute is.
Because you're such a unique magician, we can't figure that out for you. You'll have to do that for yourself. Some unique magicians do sorcery by manipulating light, darkness, and space-time. But either way, when the time comes, you'll know what to do and when to do it. In the meantime, young sorcerer, your training begins. Focus your magic power in your right hand, then punch. Really, that's all there is to it. No matter how strong your magic power is, it's meaningless if you can't find a way to summon it. That is fundamental, so master it.
I'm trying.
Good luck, Taichi.
Huh?
What is it?
Not sure. Did you just say something to me?
No, I didn't make a sound.
Did I just imagine it?
Come on, concentrate. If you don't learn this today, you're not getting any dinner tonight.
Fire. Okay, now you try it. What is it that makes fire burn? It's important to form a strong image of it in your mind. The incantation fire is a signal that conveys that image to the spirits. Once you get used to thinking it, you won't have to say it out loud anymore. Now you try it.
Right. Fire burns because of the chemical reaction combustion, and what it needs is something combustible. So that would be a fuel that releases atoms. Those atoms vibrate with oxygen. Fire.
That's impressive. I didn't think you would be able to master the basic fire spell so quickly.
I learned it in my science class. But they don't teach you spells.
You paid attention. You're a really good listener. It's a pleasure to teach you. What's the matter?
Well, I didn't expect compliments. I thought you'd be harder on me, that's all.
Do I come off as a mean elf?
Oh, no. I think you misunderstand me.
It's okay. We elves tend to be viewed as helpers or hinderers. No need to be polite. Nobody knows what to think of us.
Huh?
But what I would like, Rean, is after I'm through teaching you, that we could become equals and maybe even good friends. I really mean that.
That'd be nice.
Good. Let's get back to your training.
Right. Can I suggest something?
Huh?
It's an idea. Let me demonstrate. Here's fire. You taught me that I have to imagine fire before it will appear, right?
Yes.
The image that I used was wood or oil burning flame, but I think the flame would be much stronger if I envisioned burning something else, like gas, for example.
Gas?
Hey, look at that! I visualized a gas plume and then made it happen!
A blue flame? There's not even a mention of that in our book of spells. Wow.
How'd it go?
It was terrible. I'm not able to manifest anything. Did you have any luck?
Yeah, I'm doing pretty good. I got praised by Mueller.
Way to go. Sounds like you're the teacher's pet.
Well, you can do it too. Be strong and don't give up on yourself. Get up and try again. Go on. Just a little more. Focus, Taichi. Use the strength of your will to manifest something. Your magic power is a mass.
I've heard that voice before. It's like a child. It's crazy.
Focus on the center of your body.
Is that how I control it?
That's right. Guide it out.
You mean through my hand?
I'll be seeing you soon, Taichi. Taichi! Taichi! Your hand's radiating magic power.
What the?
You did it! That's so awesome!
Yeah. Can I ask you,
Huh?
did you hear a girl's voice? Like a kid who was talking to me or something?
Mm-mm. I didn't hear a thing, not a sound.
Yeah, it's alright. Just forget about it.
Wait, why did you ask?
Well, I heard a young voice. I don't even know where it came from or how it knew my name, but it really helped me out.
You think it could have been a ghost?
I doubt ghosts are that supportive. Things are looking up, though. I manifested my magic power, and that should be enough to earn me dinner. This is what I've been waiting for all day!
Willing to overlook his manners. It takes a lot of energy to focus tremendous power. So go ahead, eat up.
Thanks!
I like to see someone enjoy my meals.
Enjoy, yes, but he's making a pig of himself.
Don't worry about it. By the way, Rean, Mueller told me she's never seen anything like your first day's progress.
Huh?
There's no need for you to be modest, Rean. You mastered a basic spell in a single day with relative ease. That's quite an accomplishment.
You gave me a lot of help.
I did?
Of course, by being such an excellent teacher.
Thanks, nobody's ever said that about me.
Well then, tomorrow let's have Mueller continue to train you, Rean. And as for your training, Taichi, we'll activate your left hand. Don't sound so pathetic. We've barely begun initiating you.
What about my sorcery? Can't we start working on that?
No way. There's a lot to do before you can even use it. Your whole body has to be enhanced so that magic power radiates from it.
Is that even possible?
Yes, although you'll be constantly expending magic power while the enhancement takes effect. You have 120,000, so even if you waste a few, you'll still have plenty. And, as a unique magician, we still have to discover your main power. That's very important, because that's your method for fighting.
My what?
You seem to have a pretty good method for attacking food. Maybe we can just enhance that.
What? Did someone say something?
For training day. Are you still awake, Mueller?
Yes. I've been worrying about those two.
What do you mean?
Their magic power is unbelievably high, and in a single day they were able to manifest what we asked of them.
Well, they're not normal humans, that's for sure.
I know that, but it seems like we're pushing them too hard.
What do you think I should do?
I have a feeling that you know something that I don't. Am I right?
Well, yes and no. I'm not sure, but I have my suspicions. There are major problems in the capital. I didn't think they would affect this area, but lately it's been getting dangerous here.
The Guildmaster was saying something quite similar.
We'll get those two trained in a month, or maybe in 3 weeks if we push them as hard as we can. By then, they'll be trained enough. They can stand on their own as adventurers.
Will they be prepared in 3 weeks?
I hope so. The mere existence of those two creates danger. If word of their power gets out, then trouble will eventually find them. Before that happens, we need to teach them how to survive on their own and wish them good luck. That's the best we can do.
I beg of you, hear me now, and please grant them your blessing.
I'm facing a Fenwolf, so physical enhancement of 10 or 15 should be enough power to take him down. Sorry, fella. That's one down. Man, it looks like Reen's wiping out an entire army over there.
That's another one down. Why are there so many? I heard that horned hares breed like bunnies, which is what they are, but this is ridiculous. I can barely keep up. I thought all rabbits were herbivores and only like to eat veggies, but the ones in this world are carnivores, and apparently only like to eat humans. Oh well, they'll regret it. Time for Earth. Stone Bullet! Now water! Shattering Water Bullet! Wind. Sword of the Lightning God!
Wow, that was really impressive, Reen. And brutal.
Looks like they're not doing too badly.
Reen used all spirits. Earth, water, wind, and the spirit of fire in the form of lightning, which I never even taught her. Soon she won't even have to chant to get their help.
Such high praise already. It's unusual for you to give compliments.
Nonsense, it's not that at all. It's more like Reen's a very talented student. She absorbs everything that I teach her right away. It's amazing. And she quickly adapts what she learns to create her own unique magic. Most of the time, I feel like I'm learning a lot more from her than she is from me.
Really?
Don't be silly.
All right. We've seen how capable they are. Next, we need to...
Oh no! Not again!
Hold on. Let's watch.
I don't believe this. Another obsidian horse?
Yeah, but this time we're prepared.
And we won't be running away.
Whirlwind Slash!
To you, Reen and Taichi.
Congratulations. You both graduated.
Whoa, what an awesome feast!
Enjoy it. After tonight's meal, it's the last you'll have of my cooking for quite a while.
In the morning, you'll be setting out on a journey to Aspire.
What?
Well, how long did you think you'd be able to hang around here and eat for free? Go be adventurers.
We wanted. Becoming adventurers was always our goal.
There's one more thing. We need to talk about it before you leave. Listen to me, you two. You're not from our magic world. You're what we call the Lost Ones.
Why are we the Lost Ones?
Well, according to what I've read, there are those who suddenly come to our world from another, and that seems to be what happened in your case. One of two things occurred. Either something triggered an opening of a hole in space-time and you slipped through it and ended up here, or a sorcerer from this world summoned you. Based on your powers, I feel that you were summoned by a sorcerer, but I could be wrong.
Hey, wait a minute. You knew we weren't from here? How did you know? We never said anything about being from another world.
I
I'm a very intelligent person. Though it didn't take much thought. Your magic powers are abnormally high. They gave you away from the start.
Lumia decided to cultivate your abilities. Because you're going to need to use them in order to survive in this world.
Well, thanks.
But who would have summoned us, and why?
I have no idea, but to get an answer, you need to find who brought you here and ask them. Whoever has these summoning powers would also need to have the ability to manipulate space and time. And that high-level magic
Are able to control space-time are rare. They are the rarest sorcerers in existence. So there can't be all that many. I would think not more than a couple in all of Elistane.
Oh boy.
Wait a minute. That's pretty lucky for us, right?
Why?
I'm thinking the rarer they are, the easier it's gonna be for us to zero in on one. And if that's the case, all we have to do is search through Elistane Magic Kingdom to find him. We ask why he summoned us, deal with that, and then go home. It'll be a piece of cake.
Well, maybe. At the very least, you should give it a try and see what happens.
All right.
Anyway, tonight we celebrate. Eat and drink until you're filled up.
Yeah! Well, we did it. We're actual adventurers.
Mm-hmm.
What's wrong? You don't sound very confident.
It's not that, really.
Thanks so much, Rean.
For what?
For grabbing my arm back when I was summoned. In the middle of that crazy situation, you... Well... If I'd come to this world all by myself, honestly, I'd probably be dead.
That's not true.
It sure is. The only reason I was able to face that obsidian horse was because you were there. The truth is, I was really afraid. I didn't want to be left all alone.
Taichi.
Hey, it's you and me, right? Live in this strange world. And just think, we've already learned so much about this place.
Mm-hmm. I think this place might be fun.
I've been thinking about what our game plan should be. I think we go adventuring, earn some money, establish ourselves, then we'll find the sorcerer who summoned us, and get them to send us back home. How's that sound?
Gosh, the way you explain it, it seems pretty easy.
Agreed?
Yep, agreed.
Destroy entire nations. Do I really possess the power to do that?
Hello again, Taichi.
Who's there? Why are you contacting me?
We'll be able to meet soon.
What do you mean? Just who are you?
I'm looking forward to it, Taichi.
Hold on! Tell me where! Just tell me who you are! Show yourself! What do you want with me?
You'll find out.
Huh?
I'll be waiting, Taichi, very soon.
Hey, you're not making sense! Boy, not that same dream again. It's been quite a journey. 2 weeks ago, Rean and I returned to the town of Aspire. We'd finally finished registering ourselves as adventurers, and we were able to reunite with the people who helped us when we first arrived in this world. And now, we spend our days carrying out minor assignments, training to advance from our position as E-rank adventurers. I have to say, once we got used to the routine, living in this reality wasn't so bad. All right, time for another day of service.
Elistane Magic Kingdom lies in the northern quadrant of the western continent. It possesses the world's most advanced magic. Its population is over 20 million, and roughly 80% of its citizens are adept at basic magic. This vast population of magicians explains why Elistane is regarded as one of the 3 great nations of this world.
First thing in the morning and you're already studying? You are really committed. One of the things I like most about this place is we don't have to take any exams.
Yes, but regardless, if we're going to be adventurers, it seems to me that we need to have...
Huh. I see Aspire on the map. Everyone I've talked to calls it a frontier town, as opposed to the royal capital, which is Wenifex. That one's in the center of the country.
Very good. East of here is the border, which separates this kingdom from the Holy Scatolith Empire and the Gargan Empire. That's why this town has prospered over the years. It's an important gateway for the exchange of goods and information within Elistane.
Look at you.
Good morning, Taichi.
And a very good morning to you, Almeida.
I hope you woke up with a really big appetite. The breakfast special is gonna fill you up.
Sounds great. Bring it on.
Oh, one more thing. A messenger from the guild stopped by about a half hour ago. He said this note was for you and Rean.
I wonder what this is about.
A summons?
We already show up here every day to work. What was so important that you had to send us an official summons?
Have a look.
Seems to be a work request.
We're being asked to investigate a bar in the slums?
We're supposed to observe the customers who are patronizing the bar and make inquiries of the bartender. The reward for all this is 7 silver, plus bonuses paid out for any useful information we obtain.
It's come to our attention that goods stolen from shops and wagons are being smuggled into the city through the slums. We haven't been able to identify the individuals or group responsible.
We have to know who's doing the smuggling and who's doing the fencing. That's the focus of the...
Isn't this a job for D ranks?
Yes, but according to guild bylaws, any qualified adventurer is allowed to accept a quest assignment 1 rank above.
Huh? Is that right?
Taichi, that information was in the pamphlet. You didn't read it, did you? About this quest, though. I noticed 2 X's on the cover page, which means others have already tried and failed twice. What happens if we fail too?
Excellent question. If that happens, then we have to start asking C-rank adventurers to take a shot, and we end up having to pay more to get the job done.
Rather than pay, you turn to us instead? I didn't think you were that stingy.
Even adventurers have to operate within a budget. Apart from that, you're both Lemia's apprentices, so your abilities come certified. She said your strength is practically off the charts, and an opponent would have to be crazy to take you on.
Lemia really said that?
Don't let it go to your head. Will you take the job? If you succeed, you'll be promoted to D rank.
Okay, we can't start investigating until the sun goes down, so we should take it easy for now.
I vote for that. We've been working super hard. We deserve a break.
Absolutely. The training's been pretty intense this week. I've lost count of how many ditches I've dug.
Me too.
I've been following Lemia's orders. She said I was not to use physical enhancement outside of combat. She was especially insistent that I keep everything below level 30.
Well, no big surprise there. If you enhance yourself beyond that...
Find out. What the?
Hey, that man's selling Malila fruit! Excuse me? How much is that?
Good afternoon. It's 1 silver for 3.
Really? That's a lot.
Hey, what's the matter?
He told me it's gonna be 1 silver for 3 Malila fruits.
That seems kind of pricey. That would be almost $100 in our currency. What's going on around here?
You're right. It wasn't anywhere near that much last week.
Sorry about the price hike. There's a shortage of Malila right now. It costs me more to stock it.
But they're a staple product around here, aren't they?
They are, but the goods just aren't coming into the warehouse on a regular basis, even though I've ordered them. Lately, there's been a sudden drop in the number of wagons delivering food to the town. Just between you and me, there are rumors that they've been attacked by monsters on the way here. And I'm afraid it's not just the Malila either. There are more and more shortages every day. I'm talking about all the goods you can find here at the market. I don't care what's causing the problem, I just want it to go away.
Are you sure? They were pretty expensive.
Yeah, but they're your favorite, right?
Maybe not at these prices.
Besides, that shop owner really needed the business. Most of the people in the market are struggling.
I guess.
What is it? Something's bothering you.
You're right. But aren't you bothered too?
Well, yeah.
I think those rumors about wagons being attacked by monsters are true.
Stolen food is making its way into the slums, and that's going to become a part of our mission as well.
We'd better be prepared for this.
That's for sure. We're up against someone who was able to stop D-rank adventurers twice now. Although...
Although what?
I've got a pretty good feeling about this. Good evening, gentlemen. How you doing tonight? We'll have a couple of light ales.
Sorry, but we don't carry such weak liquor.
You heard him, so have a big glass of water and run home to your mother. Your lady friend's welcome to hang out.
We'll show her a real good time, you can bet on that!
I guess I will order some water. In a dirty glass.
You got guts, I'll give you that. Sure you don't want a shot of whiskey on the side?
Maybe next time.
I'm surprised you'd show your face in this part of town dressed up like that.
We barely have a brain between us. That's why we're drawn to places like this.
Fortunately, though, we know how to protect ourselves. Taichi.
We heard some rumors that aren't available in the outside market.
I'm afraid I don't follow you.
Come on, you know. The market's in trouble right now because of shortages of goods. It's causing prices to shoot up almost every single day.
So we thought, why not take advantage of the situation while we can? We could buy up a lot of goods that are in short reserve right now, sell them on the black market, and make a huge profit. We just need to establish a supply chain.
I wouldn't. It's not a safe business for amateurs.
We came here because we heard you sell anything. For the right price. Gosh. If this were a movie, he would have jumped at the chance and taken the bait by now.
Maybe he's got nothing to do with it. Besides...
Looks like we hooked a different kettle of fish.
Sharks is more like it.
I don't know anything. We were asked to do it by some man we met here. He promised it would be good money.
We were all drunk, so we didn't ask too many questions about the job.
And anyway, by the time we went to the spot, the attack had already happened. There was nothing left but the wagon and its cargo.
This better be the truth.
I swear to you, all we did was bring the thing back here.
And? Where did you drop it off?
Right at the entrance to town. Beyond that, we don't know. We just skimmed a little bit off the top since no one had paid us.
You have to believe us. We're telling the truth.
All right, that's enough.
Huh?
It's true this bar sold off the stolen goods these guys brought in. Don't be sticking your nose into things you shouldn't. I'm telling you, these are the rules around here. The water's on the house. Just leave.
Well, it was a good idea, but in the end, we didn't really learn much.
That's true. And I don't think those guys would have been able to defeat D-rank adventurers either.
I agree.
Did you notice we're being followed?
Yeah, they've been on us since we left the bar.
I guess we finally hooked the fish we've been after. Ready? Up ahead! They're women. She's fast. No question about it. These are human beings we're fighting. Let's make sure we don't kill them.
That's a good strategy. These are the only ones who can help us successfully complete the quest.
You're right. No matter what, they obviously have the information we need. And the only way we're gonna be able to get it is by capturing them alive.
Don't forget, the guild is willing to pay bonuses for that information.
All right, we agree. So, normally I'd use enhancement level 10, but they have weapons, which makes things a little trickier. I wasn't able to control the power.
Airhammer!
Sorry about this. Give it up! You're back there making your troops do battle for you, but they don't have a chance of winning. So what are you going to do now?
Taichi! Rin! They used that smoke to mask their escape.
At least we managed to capture one of them.
I've got to say, they were pretty focused on their mission.
They weren't playing around. They were really trying to kill us. They didn't hesitate for a moment to abandon one of their own, though. They must have been hired assassins.
Oh my goodness. I should have guessed that from the way they were dressed. You mean their goal wasn't just to scare us off our investigation?
It doesn't seem like it. What do we do with her?
I'm not sure. Maybe we should take her to guild headquarters.
That makes sense.
I see you've come too. Are you surprised to see you're still alive? Usually, an assassin who botches their job faces one of two scenarios. They either wait for their comrades to come and silence them, or they take care in secret so your comrades won't be coming for you. They have no idea where you are. The young couple you attacked asked me to keep you safe. It's up to you how you want to live the rest of your life now that you've been spared. Give it some thought.
Why didn't they kill me?
Look, they've returned. Wow, she's as pretty as they say.
Welcome back, you two. Great timing. There's someone to see you.
Oh yeah? Who is it?
Taichi. Rin. Huh? Hi, it's been a while.
Mueller!
Congratulations. I heard you were both promoted to D rank. I see. There have been more monster attacks, the food shortages are getting worse, goods are being stolen, and now someone has sent a squad of assassins to attack you. It's not evident that all of those things are related, but we can't rule it out.
Well, we don't have to worry about the assassin we detained. We left her in custody with the Guildmaster. Hopefully he can get some information from her.
The prices keep climbing higher and higher for all types of goods. Last week, you could buy 3 Malila fruits for a single silver. This week, that gets you only 1. It's a little hard to believe that the price could have tripled in just 3 days, right?
It sounds to me like the situation is even worse than you described. However, regarding the fruit, I might have a plan to resolve out. I actually came to see you two about forming a partnership with me.
What would that mean?
Taichi, Rin, I want you to be partners with me on a quest. I have to say, these two are the only ones I would ever think of forming a partnership with. The Malila growing in the northern forest is just about ready to be harvested. But there's an epidemic lately where someone's stealing the fruit right off the trees.
Which helps explain all the severe shortages everybody's been experiencing.
Which has led to prices going through the roof.
Correct. Also, it's clear the ones responsible have a very powerful magician protecting them, so the farmers have no way to fight back. That's why they've pleaded with the guild to initiate a quest. We're being sent there specifically to patrol the Malila orchards and capture the culprits. We also have to defeat the magician, and for this, they're willing to pay 500 silver.
Wait, seriously?
That's amazing!
This is such a surprise to me. I've always managed by myself and operated alone, but... this feels kinda nice.
You're the adventurers, right? Thanks for coming out here.
Now maybe we can stop those thieves from stealing our crops and putting us out of business.
My name's McGill.
And I'm...
Your patrols are scheduled to start in the morning, but let me take a few minutes to show you all around and get you oriented.
Just follow me. I'm Kasim. I'm the one who filed for the quest. Oh, is something the matter?
It's nothing.
In that case, let's head out for the orchards.
Lead the way.
Wow. I didn't know they had so many Malila trees way out here in the mountains.
We don't like that information to be generally available. There are several plantations like this one scattered throughout the northern woods.
It's precious land that we've protected for generations. Cultivating Malilas is extremely difficult.
This is a tree that got hit the other day. The fruit had ripened and we were just getting ready to harvest.
What is it?
Are you picking up something, Rin?
They're coming.
You mean the thieves are coming?
Damn it! They're back here for more?
Give me just a moment. Not human. What's approaching is something bigger. Something monstrous. And evil.
Quickly, get behind me, everyone. If you find yourself in danger, I want you to run.
But we can help.
True, but that's why we're here.
They're close. Here they come.
What the hell is that? Unbelievable.
Orcs and an ogre? But why would they invade our orchard?
Mueller. I'll take on the big one. You go deal with the boars and neutralize them.
Understood.
And Rin, you defend the civilians.
I'm on it.
Let's take them all down!
Very impressive. I'll have to be on my game to measure up.
Are you going to be able to handle this? That creature looks indestructible.
Don't worry about him. The truth is, he's stronger than he appears.
What's happening? We've never seen monsters like this around here.
This guy thinks he'll be able to finish me off no sweat. I'm gonna go with an enhancement to 30. No, 35. And settle this with one quick blow. Here I come, you overgrown gorilla!
You've brought up an interesting point, Rin. It's true that orcs and ogres don't generally live in the northern forest. So where did they come from?
Maybe someone brought them here as a way to test us.
Do you mean the attack that happened today might have been...
Listen to me, both of you. It's too early to jump to those kinds of conclusions. We have to determine how today's events are connected to the Malila thefts. But first we'll wait and see how our foes react. What is it?
Well, actually,
We're just surprised at how many steps ahead of us you already are in your strategy.
What?
When you say we'll wait and see how our foes react, that means we're going to set our own trap for them, right?
Actually, when you put it that way, I guess we are. What do you both think?
I'm up for it.
Yeah, me too.
You two are the best. All right, let's show them what happens when they underestimate us. Time to kick some bad guy butt.
Now, absorb. Almost time. I can barely wait. My body has been aching for this, but I have to be patient. Everything will come together tomorrow. Just wait, you arrogant adventurers. I'll finish you off.
There was an overwhelming difference in our strength. He could have easily killed me back then. So why didn't he?
Sorry about that.
Have you decided what you want to do now?
Oh yes, I'm quite clear.
Taichi, wait a minute.
What's wrong?
Look over there.
Someone made camp here.
That makes sense. Must be where those monsters have been hiding out.
These logs are still warm.
Rean.
They're here.
Is it them?
They're not very far. Most likely in that fruit orchard up ahead. There are 3 of them, and they're human this time.
Hey, you bastards! We're not letting you get away this time!
Looks like their mage bodyguard isn't with them. They're fair game. Hey guys, why don't you just put down your weapons?
Why don't you just mind your own business? Go home before you get hurt.
No can do, we're adventurers. We've been hired to rustle up all you fruit poachers. It's best if you don't resist. Otherwise, things could go very bad.
You know that today of all days that female mage chose not to show up.
She always comes and goes as she pleases. She has a lousy work ethic.
If she were here, these stupid adventurers would be done.
Watch it or you'll be dust. Stealing for gain is a serious crime. We're turning you over to the Watch Commander right now.
Too bad I can't teach him a lesson.
Get up! On your feet, come on! Shit. Very impressive. Splendid work. The whole operation went off without a hitch. I want to thank you.
There's not even one rough spot.
Huh?
Your hands are so soft with Lythe and McGill. I knew right away they were hard-working farmers. Their hands were rough and calloused from their daily work. But yours don't feel like a farmer's. Not a scrape or scratch. They're unsoiled and smooth.
I'm the boss. I hire workers to do my farming for me.
Well, there's more. You seem well acquainted with those orcs and that ogre.
Huh?
Yes, but why would you be? Those monsters, they normally live in the far northern prairies. A farmer who's never been an adventurer wouldn't know what they were, but you did.
All right, who are you? What's happening here?
You passed. This was simply a test. Just as you suspected, I'm the one who brought the ogre and the orcs here. I even convinced those men to steal the Malila fruit. And the reason the farmers put in a guild request to bring you here was my doing.
Why would you do all that?
I wanted to get the 3 of you to come here to see you in action. So I'm pleased. You did well on that little test. I needed to determine what your true capabilities are, and also observe your magical powers. Each one of you were amazing. Especially you, Taichi. I thought you were quite wonderful.
Thank you for the compliment.
But also quite naive.
You You really talk way too much. Versatile cloak. You just have to run some magic power through it, and it completely conceals your presence and all your magic strength, by apparently blocking everyone's perception. Hey there, don't be in such a hurry. I, Grammy, will give you the pleasure of battling me forever and ever. We'll never stop. Right, Kasim?
Of course. I leave them to you. My hands are full. I've got this young man to fight, and he's not going down easily.
Shooting a massive hot flame at me without warning is pretty clever. You girls are gonna be fun to battle. That was smart too. Very nice.
Since you can hide your presence, why didn't you try to kill us when you were covered up?
Silly Ellie. Why would I do that? Assassination is boring and petty. It doesn't interest me at all. What I like is the coming together of two clashing lives. Ah, the tingle of combat. There's nothing like a good battle. You thrust deep to bring someone to their knees! Isn't this fun?
I'd hardly call this fun. She's obsessed with testing my battle skills. She's so strong, I don't know how much longer I can hold her off. Hey, Rean! Hold on! Better hurry! Here it comes! Fire arrow!
You're too weak!
Wind magic? I'll do that one better. Just... It'll take a little bit longer for Mueller to re-energize her exhausted physical enhancement, so I need to buy some time.
You sure do make me happy! This warrior can activate 2 attributes at once?
So that woman we saw was also your thieves' bodyguard?
That's right. But don't worry about her. I'm the one fighting you.
But you're barehanded. Don't even have a weapon.
Not quite barehanded. I've brought a little help. I'd like you to meet my adorably monstrous companion, Frost Elemental. You'll be fighting with him.
This is some matchup. You want me to go hand-to-hand with your pet?
Well, what did you expect? As the name implies, a Frost Elemental is a monster whose main attribute is frost. So physical attacks don't work on it. It has no physical body to fight. You see?
If he's able to physically attack me, I'm gonna need my sword to go after him.
Attacking him with your sword won't work either, although you could use it to defend yourself. You were able to defeat that ogre with just a single blow, but your options are limited. What'll you do?
These attacks aren't effective enough. They're just buying Mueller and me some time and distance. Thanks, Rain!
This is so much fun! That look on your face is just priceless! You're making me so damn hot!
At this rate, Mueller will exhaust herself again. I need to do something fast! Wait, she's got a counter plan!
Come on. That's boring, huh?
No!
More! More! I told you to give me more! Arrow armor of the thrills!
Look at that. No lasting effect at all. It froze right back.
I told you that physical attacks just won't work on him, and that using your sword would turn out to be nothing but a futile effort.
Well, I figured it might be worth a try.
That's what you say, but I believe you're just trying to buy some time. Go get it. Wishing your two companions were here to help you. What a shame that they're busy at the moment, because they have the means to fight him. I'm talking about their fire magic abilities. They could turn him to mush. Too bad you don't seem to have that talent. Your physical abilities are what distinguish you. The fact that they're so powerful is very intriguing.
So, what do you really want? What's the point of putting us through such an elaborate performance? Not to mention preparing this monster as well.
Now that I've had the chance to thoroughly gauge your ability, it's time to move on to the next stage. Hope you're ready.
What is that?
Frost Elemental, I'd like you to eat this now. Looks like my experiment was a total success. I'd like you to meet Red Elemental. For the time being, that's what I've decided to call him. Go forth, Red Elemental. Settle this once and for all. Well, this face-off is on a whole different level now, isn't it?
You appear to have the advantage.
Oh dear. It looks like your enhancement wasn't able to keep up with the Red Elemental's speed. Don't worry. It's not my intention to kill you. You are an important pawn after all.
What do you mean? I don't get it. What are you planning to make me do?
Not sure yet. However, those two young ladies Grammy's having such a terrific time battling, it's my intention to keep them captive as hostages. Do you understand now why I went through the effort of drawing you three out here? My biggest desire is to possess all of your power. But to claim it, I need shackles that will force your obedience. That's the role those two ladies will play.
What are you planning? You leave Reen and Mueller alone!
That depends entirely on you. So you see, if you don't do what I want, they'll be the ones who will pay, and the price will be devastating. I may decide to let any number of men do with them what they want.
You're a despicable bag of scum!
Now that I'm all fired up, round one is over.
We misjudged you. You're really strong.
Oh?
Stronger than we thought. Step it up now.
Then how about enhancement level 40?
All right.
Timeout's over. Let's get round two started. And I should let you know the same tactics won't work on me this time.
We know that. They didn't work well earlier.
Yeah. Let's go back.
Huh?
What I'm saying is, we've decided to go back to our standard battle tactics now.
Oh? What were you using before?
We were testing new strategies to expand our repertoire of battle skills.
Huh? Are you not taking me seriously?
Of course we are. You're very scary.
Bring it on!
I'm ready!
You call this a different strategy? It's the same move you tried to use on me in round one! Spell sword?
Mueller!
I've got to get out of here. She's blocking my escape route! Get the hell out of my way!
Huh? Sword of the Lightning God!
Damn it! I can't get away from her in time! Nice move, ladies. Good tip. Hurry, give me some more fun. You do have more fun to give me, am I right?
Reen? Yeah. Let's just settle it.
Come on, what are you waiting for? I want to see you push yourselves over the edge until you're done!
You don't have to ask us again. Dust Cascade!
Quit screwing around! The same trick won't work on...
It's not the same one. When tiny particles are dispersed in a dust area...
Those things?
You send a flame to ignite them, and that causes a fiery dust explosion! Once again, it turns out paying attention in science class was a good idea.
How exciting to make that your last move.
Oh, it's not over yet! I'll show you what happens when we really start to fight! Front loaded! About time you woke up.
Hey, I'm a good sport. I'll admit I lost our preliminary battle. But this was only the beginning.
What?
Well, isn't it obvious that once this wound heals... and I'm stronger, we'll be having a rematch? I want to go hard with you two again. This sword matter gives me a tingle. I can almost taste it right now.
You can handle her next time, Reen.
I'm good being backup.
You lost, Grammy? Well, glad they're not damaged goods. Why don't you put those weapons down? If you care about him, don't make it upset.
Taichi!
It's quite amazing. I can't believe he fought that red elemental bare-handed for so long. His abilities really are on a different level.
You bastard!
Oh, look who's conscious. Red elemental.
Stop it! Hey, that's enough already!
Taichi, will you give me your power? Or do you want these ladies to pay the price for your stubbornness?
I won't let him take them as hostages. Damn it, I can't. Even if I do what he asks, there's no guarantee he won't harm them anyway. I promised I would protect Rean, and we would return to our world together. How can I do that now? I'm supposed to have the power to defeat entire nations. Where is it?
Isn't that what
I want? I want great power. To be strong enough to protect Rean and Mueller.
Then, I'll lend it to you. But you must understand, this time is an exception. And because it is breaking the rules, there will be tremendous pain. Knowing that, will you take it?
Yes, of course. I'll endure anything it takes to crush Kasim. So please, allow me to borrow your power.
All right, you may have it now. I am the Wind Spirit. My name is Ariel.
I'll remember.
Taichi? Where?
He's walking. A minute ago, he couldn't stand up.
No way. He must have been faking it.
Red elemental!
Taichi?
I'm still standing. It's almost like I cheated. Apparently, feels like it was nothing more than a kitten pouncing on me to get me to play.
Fire elemental!
Time to kick your ass then, for your disgusting threat to violate Rean and Mueller. I'm going to crush you and send you into everlasting oblivion!
Blast him with fire!
That is some move.
He's using only the wind. His power is more of a force than I'm prepared to deal with right now.
Let's go.
You slime buckets! That's right, run away! But you won't get far! I'll track you down and crush you!
You must understand, this time is an exception. And because it is breaking the rules, there will be tremendous pain. Taichi!
What? You're not getting off that easy! Damn it! Come back here, both of you!
I'll admit it. He surprised me.
Pretty pathetic to see you beaten at your own game. Did you accomplish what you came to do?
Yes. He possesses vast power. More than I expected.
He reminds me of one of your monsters. This is exciting. Looks like things are about to get chaotic. Right, Kasim?
Is it really true? I'm not as soft-hearted as some adventurers. You're about to find that out. We made a lot! Yeah, they ate a lot and gave birth to a lot, too. It's nearly time for the carnival to begin. I can't wait! Neither can I.
Next time, a hint of schemes. What the heck?
I'm coming in. About time you woke up.
Hi, Lamia. Why am I back here? That Thank you so much for the great meal.
That was impressive. You ate enough to feed an army.
That much? I thought it was more than usual, but I did lose track after the 15th helping.
There's a reason you were able to eat so much. It's related to why you're back here after all this time. Long story short, you're drained. You depleted every ounce of your magic power and became comatose.
Huh?
You had no energy left to stay awake. You've been passed out here for over a week.
You're kidding.
You can usually recover expended magic power overnight, especially if you haven't pushed it to the limit. But when it's completely spent, it takes time to regenerate from scratch.
I never knew that.
At first glance, Reen and Mueller assumed you'd passed out from exhaustion related to your injuries. They brought you to a doctor and he came to the same conclusion. But then 2 full days went by and you still didn't wake up. They kept hoping you'd come out of it. By the 3rd day, they couldn't take it anymore and dragged your unconscious body back here. I have to say, I've never seen those two panic like that. They've both gone to town at the moment to check something out for me. When they're back, be sure to thank them.
Yes, of course. And you too, Lamia. Thanks a lot.
Oh, I've been dying to ask you. What happened in the Northern Forest? I knew it. It all points to the Crimson Pact.
The Crimson Pact? What's that?
It's magic that uses the blood of men and beasts. It's forbidden now. That basically came about because of its cruelty. If you feed an orb imbued with that magic to anyone, it will increase their normal magic power several dozen times over.
I had no defense against it. To be honest, I really thought I was overmatched and my time was up. But then, I heard a voice.
I am the Wind Spirit. My name is Ariel.
She said Ariel? And you're positive that's what the voice said?
Yeah?
I do not believe this. It's impossible.
Hey, Lamia, listen. Would you mind explaining it to me so I can understand it too?
Taichi, do you remember how I told you when you first came here that you're a unique magician who uses sorcery and not magic? And we didn't know what your attribute was?
Yeah.
Well, I think now it's become clear.
Seriously?
I finally figured it out. And it's going to surprise you.
Really? You're telling me he eliminated the red elemental with only the power of wind? That boy gets more intriguing every time I hear about him. Believe me, it was worth the price you ended up having to pay, Kasim. But forget about that. Let's move on. I have another job for you to do. Don't get so nervous. It's just a little prank. Believe me, you'll see. It's a trivial affair of no strategic importance. But it should help relieve some of your indignation. Don't you think Grammy's reins were a little loose in this operation?
I felt she performed as well as could be expected under the circumstances.
And I'm telling you, it's simply not good enough. The circumstances require more finesse. You need to continue as Kasim's pawn, so I've taken your programming and made some slight modifications. This should make you a more effective combatant. Remember, what's about to begin is but a first step. However, it's a grand first step toward finally achieving our ultimate goal.
Yes, Your Eminence. I agree.
I'm tired of waiting around. Me too. Let's hurry up and start.
It is time for the carnival to begin. We'll have to send an invitation to Mr. Nishimura.
Lamia figured it out. Wow.
You're something very special. I've determined. You, my friend, are a summoner.
Excuse me, what does that mean?
I suppose a shaman would be the closest thing to it. You forge alliances with specific spirits, and they in turn grant you the right to use stronger magic based on your bonds with them. You'll find shamans and summoners are both the same in that regard. That being said, do you have any idea what makes them different? It's simple, actually. It's whether or not they can hear the spirits, and also whether or not they're able to view them. In our world, as you may have gathered, spirits are a higher order of being. In fact, they're even above dragons, which are superior to humans. Because of that, they're fundamentally invisible to us. So, if you were able to hear the voice of a spirit, you're almost sure to be a summoner. Listen, and this is important. There's one more thing that makes summoners different from shamans and other magicians. It's the fact that, in most cases, spirits execute magic on the summoner's behalf. As a result, since the magic doesn't use the summoner as a catalyst, it gets released with the spirit's full,
Gee, that sort of sounds like cheating to me. But if the voice I heard really was a spirit, well...
Taichi!
Almeida!
I'm glad to see you. Are you okay? Reen and Mueller said you were in a big battle and wouldn't wake up, so I got worried.
Thanks, but I'm good now.
Oh, that's great news. What a relief.
I'm sorry to have worried you. By the way, do you know when Reen and Mueller are supposed to be back?
Actually, they didn't say. They left early this morning and we haven't heard a word.
I see. Thanks very much. I'm gonna go see if I can find them.
Take care out there. Don't push yourself, okay?
Let me see. Where would those two have gone?
Let go of me. Huh? I'm sorry, but I really don't have time to deal with you people right now.
Come on, that's not very polite. We're nice guys. What's wrong with spending a little time with us? We'll even
Someone
bring
needs
some
help.
drinks. What's
You
the deal?
heard the lady. She doesn't have time for you.
Huh? Finally! How come you're so late?
Huh? Sorry.
You made a promise, remember? That you would keep me up all night long, right?
You little punk! You can't show up out of nowhere and push us out of the way!
That's right. Back of the line!
You want to take me on next? I'm happy to oblige.
Get up! This guy's crazy! He's gonna kill us!
You saved me. I appreciate it.
Really? It looked to me like you could have handled those two idiots by yourself.
Nah.
I just don't buy that. When those two guys grabbed you, it looked like you slipped right out of their holds, instead of breaking their grips with force. Also, you easily kept up with me when I avoided getting hit. Not only that, you weren't frightened or the least bit surprised when you saw me send that guy flying.
I was right. I figured you'd notice.
What? How could you know that?
The fact is, you and I have actually met before. But back then, you were a lot rougher with me. Even mean.
But how could that be? I don't mistreat women.
That's not always true. With a single blow, you knocked me out.
It's you?
Yep. My name is Anastasia. I'm the former assassin who tried to attack you on the street. The one you captured.
So you joined up with the Adventurers Guild now?
Yes. An assassin who's failed in her mission really doesn't have too many choices.
Welcome to the team. So you've been looking into the cases of stolen merchandise that we've been looking into, and found...
what appears to be a hideout here in town.
I'm surprised you even found out that much. We're in, but is there evidence that's going to be of any help to our investigation?
What have you got there?
You're kidding me.
I'd forgotten how nice it is to relax every now and then. It'd be even better if these treats didn't cost 8 coppers apiece.
Yeah.
You were thinking about Taichi again, aren't you?
Yeah.
I figured. You're an open book, you know that?
I'm afraid he'll get hurt.
Hey, stop worrying. He's gonna be fine. Lamia won't let anything happen to him. We have to focus on the challenges in front of us.
Are you kidding? That's way too expensive! I'm just passing on what it costs, but that's 3...
Prices are going through the roof.
We have to stop these monster attacks. It won't be long before people can't afford to buy anything.
We're being stalked. I picked up the vibes a few minutes ago, but we need to wait. There are too many civilians around here.
Get away from here! Go, now! You're finished, lady! Arrow armor!
Two versus 4. We can still take them.
Actually, it's 2 versus 5.
Grammy!
Mueller!
I really hate relying on this cloak, but it's very effective.
Mueller!
I'm just following the boss's orders. Don't blame me. I know you guys won't be able to defeat her, but if you can delay her long enough for me to get away, that's all I need!
I won't let you! Mueller! Mueller! I knew it. It looks like Earth magic was used in the construction of this underground tunnel.
If what's written here on this paper is accurate, then an enormous horde of goblins enhanced by Crimson Pacts are hiding out in tunnels and caves under Aspire.
Someone must be planning to unleash them on the town.
Then our job is to stop them. Did you smell that? It's horrendous. They're just past this—
Wait! They might have set a booby trap. Better let me open it. It's safe to go.
All right.
What's the matter?
I just realized how complete your training has been as an assassin.
Is it that important?
Well, yeah. When Reen and I handed you over to the Guild, I had this idea in my head that you'd be able to live a fairly normal life from that point on. But I can see now that's impossible. I don't believe the Guild should be asking you to do these jobs. You know what I mean? I just think your skills could be put to much better use. But despite that, those skills sure are handy now. We'd better keep moving, Anastasia.
You can call me Anna. I know Anastasia's a mouthful. This'll be easier, don't you think?
Oh. Sounds good to me. Nice to work with you, Anna.
That's enough, you hear me? Time for you to go!
That was quick work.
Grammy!
Stand down, sweetie. I have no intention of fighting you right now. You don't have to search around. Your friend's right over there in that building.
Why in the world would you tell me that?
For one thing, I didn't go out there and kidnap your precious elf girl because I wanted to. And it's not my business if she's a peripheral casualty. What I do care about are you and Taichi. You're my prey and I have a responsibility to deliver you. So I can't have you dying on me. If you're gonna save that girl, you better hurry up and go. My superior plans on using the Crimson Pact on her.
Excuse me? What's that?
You've already seen how it works. What are you waiting for? I don't think you'll have too much of a problem defeating every single person inside that building.
I'll deal with you when I get back.
Presuming you get back.
Mueller! Oh my god!
We've been expecting you. Are you the elf's friend?
What are you doing to Mueller?
She's going to be our sacrifice for the special ritual we're about to conduct.
You're not going to harm my friend. If you try, I'll destroy you! Don't move. What a shame. It looks like you're literally frozen in place. Mueller!
Reen?
Hold on, I'm gonna get you down. The floor's made of stone, so if I use earth magic...
Reen.
I'm so sorry. I was careless. Not true. It really wasn't your fault.
What a performance! You disabled everyone without killing them. I have to tell you, I'm very impressed. It's easy to talk about, but difficult to accomplish.
You're the mastermind?
I'd heard about you, but to see you in action completely exceeded my expectations. And I have to say, your girl exhibited some surprising talent as well. She found a way to bypass her programming.
Sir. So all the bad things happening, it's all you?
Yeah, that's right. I'm the man who predicted this result, worked to set it in motion, and am now about to reap the fruits of my brilliance.
Reap this.
Just a moment, young lady. I didn't reveal myself in order to engage you in battle. I actually came here to let you know what's going to happen.
What are you talking about?
I'll keep this brief. Very shortly, an army of monsters will begin attacking this town. There should be 2,000, no, 3,000 or so. So you do understand what that means, then? That's more than enough creature power to decimate the area. The destruction will be widespread and complete. There will be no one left for you to protect, no matter how precious they are to you.
Taichi.
Unfortunately, your friend won't be coming to help you.
Huh?
Yes, we've prepared a different scenario for him while he's in town.
Is that your plan? To split our forces and weaken us?
An interesting challenge. I wonder what the two of you will do now. Will you be able to protect the town? I look forward to finding out.
I wonder if this door's wired. I'd better check it.
Right.
Huh?
Ada!
Next time, Defense of Aspire.
How brilliantly cruel. Assaulting the city from inside and out at the same time.
You know, I almost feel bad. But let's move on to more important things. How many attackers have been assembled?
Best estimate, 500 underground, 200 on the surface.
I like that underground number. I imagine that should be more than enough to overwhelm that young man's strength.
Your Eminence, are you really sure about this?
By my calculations, this plan has a 90% chance of being successful. With those odds, the number of sacrifices we'll suffer should be acceptable. By now, the monsters should be well at work destroying the entire northern fortress. The battle will commence in the morning, and that's the perfect time.
Are you okay? As long as I'm here, I won't let anything happen to you. This is a solemn promise, so don't give up. Don't you recall? The words you said to me when I saved you. 'Cause I do.
You made me a promise, remember? That you would keep me up all night long, right? Really?
Stay there, I've got this! I'll punch through it! That's strange. The golems I've encountered usually have a core. Why is he so different?
Taichi,
Huh? Oh, everything's under control. What?
look, behind you.
Huh?
Wow, you're really strong. You're Taichi, aren't you?
What are those things?
Goblins, I think. Welcome to Milo's and Milo's room.
Over 1,000 monsters?
Yes, that's what I heard. We don't have a moment to lose.
He didn't lay out any demands for us to meet that would get him to call off the attack?
Nothing. He wasn't asking for payment. Attacking our city seemed to be the only goal he had in mind.
Marie,
Yes?
I'm issuing an official order. Summon all adventurers and Aspire immediately, and make contact with the Watch to alert them.
Yes, sir, right away.
He's a
Most likely he's behind the theft of our goods by hiring thieves to steal everything.
They've been reducing our supplies to weaken us, and now our resistance is down.
Yes.
We need more strength. I wish we had Taichi here.
Hey, we're here. And we're going to do our best to protect this town.
Even without Taichi, this place has a whole lot of guild power. All the adventurers you summoned are battle-tested.
You're absolutely right. And I'll do my best to guide them. We've all been trained to protect our land from monsters. That's our duty, and we've taken a sacred oath to carry it out.
Sir, we're proud to be adventurers.
We're ready for anything, so let's protect our town.
Right.
Can I join in? I hate to miss out on a battle with such high stakes.
Lamia!
I detected some abnormal magic power in the north, so I thought something might be up. But I wasn't expecting it to be so bad. Let me tell you up front, I'm impressed with your commitment, my brave apprentices. I feel honored to be your teacher. I know it's not going to be the same, but I'll try to fill in for Taichi. We're adventurers. Let's show them how powerful we are.
Your children?
I'm Milo, and I'm not a child. I'm Malo, and I'm not a child either.
Well, Milo, are you the ones who made all this?
Together we made the golem that you just destroyed.
Since they live here, is it possible they're Earth magicians?
Seems like they are. Girls, tell the truth. What are you planning?
To awaken all the goblins and release them into town.
What?
Do you have any idea what's gonna happen if you do that?
We know the goblins have orders to do terrible, nasty things to women until their spirits are broken. They also have orders to kill men and children and then eat them all.
But wouldn't you two be in danger if you awaken them?
No, that won't happen. Because we have this on our side. Will instructed to give orders to the goblins to leave us alone.
And what if they don't listen? Hand it over!
No way, forget it! It's too bad you and that lady are gonna die, but that's not our problem. Okay, are you ready? Go! Everyone, wake
up! Look, Taichi. Those aren't just normal goblins.
The Crimson Pact. All of them are red, which means they've been fortified by the forbidden magic.
So weird. Red goblins.
Slowly back up towards the door. You don't have to worry, Anna. I promise I won't let them lay a finger on you. Shit, this is bad. If I enhance too much, I'll crush the entire room. Wish there were a better way, but I'll just have to hold back some. I wonder how many goblin monsters are in here. Jeez, I told you that would happen, didn't I? I hope you two are having second thoughts now about activating these goblins.
We're very sorry, Taichi.
So, how many of these monsters did you actually create?
A whole lot.
Could you be a little more specific?
There's a bunch of rooms like this. They're spread throughout the entire city.
You've got to be kidding. Hold on, Anna, I'm coming!
Taichi?
Sorry I left you by yourself.
I'm doing fine. Did you forget I'm a former assassin?
Milo? Malo? Can you guys protect yourselves with your magic?
Well, of course we can do that. Yeah,
Take care of themselves for now. I've pretty much maxed out my enhancement abilities. It's as if someone set up this cruel game just to drain my magic power. Anna.
Huh?
Looks like you're getting that promise you asked for.
Well, if it's coming from you, I'm very happy to get it. Huh?
Yep. I'm gonna keep you up all night long!
According to the report that the runner just brought in, our resistance at the edge of the northern woods was wiped out.
The enemy forces are huge. Woodland monsters like fenwolves have been placed on the front lines. Behind them is a brigade of orcs and ogres ready to deliver the finishing blow. There must be 3,000 or so altogether.
What's the size of our forces?
We have 150 adventurers above D rank, and an additional 30 men from City Watch.
That sounds pretty bleak. There's no choice. We'll have to open fire with an enormous shot. Wipe out the weaklings first.
Right off the bat, you're suggesting we use tactical magic?
Yes. Any of those spells will shave away most of my magic power, but we need to do something extremely forceful to take out those orcs and ogres.
Yes, but...
We don't have any other options. Can I count on you to step up to the plate?
Yes.
Hold on to me that we wipe out the monsters on the front lines first.
Sure, but how can we?
Rean, what are you thinking of doing?
Hear me out. There's something that just might work. If you'll let me, I'd like to give it a try. I'll have to improvise most of this as I go, so I hope it doesn't turn out to be a reckless stunt. Better concentrate with all my might.
Rean, don't worry. Have faith in what Rean told us.
I guess you're right.
To be honest, I can't even begin to imagine how far her remarkable knowledge has expanded. Amazing.
I'm going to combine earth, water, and fire magic elements to create an enormous explosion.
Using fire makes sense, but why mix it with water and earth?
When water reaches high temperatures, it changes into steam and expands. At that point, it's over 1,000 times greater than its original liquid volume. That's a scientific fact. I'm gonna use it to make a water bomb. It's something called a phreatic eruption.
Sorry, I'm having trouble understanding the concept.
How can I explain it? Let me think. I got it. For example, if you throw a flaming hot rock into a pot of hot water, then it boils, right?
Yeah.
Then, if you put a lid on the pot, that lid will force the boil...
Sounds like you're cooking up a meal rather than figuring out ways to exterminate our foes.
Not exactly. You have to imagine it happening on a much bigger scale. Like a volcano erupting.
So you'll make it blow?
With steam and a hot rock.
I get it. You plan to use your magic power to summon the wrath of earth and water.
That's an excellent plan, young woman.
We believe in you, Rean.
I see them! They're coming!
Be patient. It's still too soon. Carefully visualize the spell.
Hot molten lava and steam. She actually created a volcano.
It's cracking.
It worked, Rean. Incredible! Rean!
I'm fine. That just exhausted a lot of my magic strength. But I can still fight.
That's the spirit. It's time for us to become proactive and go after them.
Show them the power of Aspire!
Freezing Lance!
Hey, you overgrown...
This is within our casualty estimate. It was worth coming here to see the Mage of Falling Leaves. She's always impressive in action. But that new warrior? She was truly wonderful. Her efforts to counter our first line of attack were breathtaking, and she can really wield a sword. It will be a shame to watch her demise.
Your Eminence, it's time.
Yes. Now the fun's really about to begin. Hard as you try, you can't win. Wait till you see what's next and the destiny I have planned for you.
We've thinned them out a lot.
Yeah, hope the rest won't be too bad. We've made it this far. Thank goodness Lamia was here to help us.
How do you feel about your first real taste of war?
Not bad. Things are going quite smoothly.
Rean, how's your magic power holding up?
I'm fine.
Good. What do you say we finish this?
What? You saw a bunch of red monsters?
Yes, sir. There were roughly 200 of them. I've never seen anything like it. They had more than twice the power of other monsters I've encountered. And they all look so different.
The Crimson Pact must have been in them. Ugh. How do we fight these creatures? No matter what we do, they keep showing up in greater numbers.
Archer reporters.
Hey.
What?
Sorry I'm a little late to the party.
Look at them. What a truly loathsome sight. How many corpses of man and beast were carelessly discarded, and their blood drained to create this many monsters.
I would have been a corpse if Rean hadn't rescued me.
Yes. And just as you two were warned, they put these disgusting creatures together for the sake of this battle.
What are they doing now?
You're in charge. We know why you didn't attack us. You were gauging our strengths and weaknesses in order to report them back to your boss. Well, report this. Hope you like hot stuff! It's gonna take too long this way. Rean! Mueller, count to 30! I need that amount of time! Can you hold them off?
You're using tactical magic?
Yeah. They're going to keep this up to exhaust us. We need to stop it with a single blow.
I understand. 30 it is!
Right, we've got your back!
Wind Spirit, I desire to borrow your fury of nature. Display your might so these fools will know real fear.
Sword of the Lightning God! Ah!
Do not hold back. Manifest your magnificent power far and wide. Hear me, breath of the Night Queen!
Couldn't get here sooner. We got a little sidetracked, and needless to say, it made us a bit late.
Who are these children?
They're Earth magicians, and they're the two responsible for holding me up. Despite their innocent looks, they're powerful. I convinced them to switch sides and join you.
Lucky me.
I'm heading out to go find the others. Do you know where Rean and Mueller might have gone?
Well, actually, I'm not quite sure.
What was that?
Incredible magic power! Someone super strong!
Might be Lamia.
Better check. I'll take the girls with me.
Taichi. I don't have magic powers like them. But I could help.
Anna. Right now, staying here with the other adventurers to defend the inner city is the place where you're most needed.
But Taichi...
I promise you, I'll be back.
I figured they'd survive. Look, he's just trying to bait me like it's a game.
Lamia!
Huh?
Only 3 left!
I love it. My apprentices have a lot of spunk. All right, let's go! Inferno!
Spell sword, scorching heat, slash! Railgun! I hope that's enough to wipe them out. No way!
What's wrong?
But still, even if I fall to my knees in defeat, Taichi will come to save me. He'll defend us. Everybody in the town will be safe. You may think you can harm me, but you can't. Because he's my greatest protector. For his love, I wonder why I never thanked him for being there for me. I'm sorry I never told you, Taichi. Watch out! I never told him how much I appreciate him.
Well, I'm all ears. Tell me now.
Taichi? No matter what. Despite being severely outnumbered, we'll fight on to protect Aspire. Even if we fall here, we'll still keep the faith. Taichi will come, I just know it. He'll defend the town and protect all of us. Everyone will be safe again. You may think you can harm me, but you won't. Because he's my greatest protector. Wonder why I never thanked him. I'm really sorry. I should have said something before now. To let him know how much I appreciate him. I never even said a word.
Hey, I'm all ears. So why don't you just tell me now?
Taichi?
Sorry I'm late, but I got held up.
Rain! Run! Are you okay? I thought he was gonna kill you. I'm fine.
You finally showed up.
Sorry. I had to exterminate some underground goblins. We'll talk later. Watch them.
All right.
Hey, Ugly! You and I are about to run. Don't underestimate my cheeks!
Amazing.
It was pretty easy to take him out with a well-placed punch. You know what they say, the bigger they are, the harder they fall.
Taichi, what was your enhancement?
100. I'm not sure I would have been a match for his strength if I didn't go that high. I have a question.
What is it?
Do you think you three are going to be able to defeat these monsters?
To be honest, at this point we don't seem to be making much headway. Keeping the status quo is all we've managed to do. Good grief. Who are those children?
I'm not a child, I'm Milo. I'm not a child, I'm Milo.
They're Earth magicians who were working for the enemy, but now they're with us. They've got amazing talent. I hate to ask, would you be able to watch my back while I take care of this guy?
Are you serious? Of course I can. Don't worry. Go out there and kick some ass.
I'll kick ass too. I'll kick ass 3.
Good. I thought so.
Taichi.
I still can't get over how many goblins he was able to wipe out in a single night. It was truly amazing.
At this point, his powers seem boundless, sire.
Well, that's something we need to find out. The dramatic event that will end the festival is already set in motion. Bottom line is, she wants to be sure. What we report about today will help her plan the festival's finale.
So we're pawns, being used to help her achieve her goal?
Yeah, I'm afraid so. Me, you, them. None of us has a choice but to obey. Her power is absolute.
Got the latest updates from the field. A majority of the red monsters have been defeated by the Mage of Falling Leaves tactical magic. She was amazing.
Lamia went ahead and unleashed that power?
But 3 red ogres, believed to be monster commanders, remain unharmed and are now battling with a young adventurer who suddenly showed up to help.
It must be Taichi. He went out looking for Lamia.
Well, whoever it is, he's fighting the 3 of them with a great deal of force, but he's unable to keep them down for long. I don't think we can be optimistic.
Right now, staying here with the other adventurers to defend the inner city is the place where you're most needed. I promise you, I'll be back.
He's the first guy I've met who's treated me with respect. He's kind and honest and doesn't think of me as some kind of lethal weapon, but as a woman.
Thank you so much.
Huh? For what?
For saving us all. You're great.
There are so many monsters to fight. I hope you'll be here to take care of us next time.
Our job is to protect the city, and with a little luck, we'll make it through alive.
When I look at my hands, I only see the blood of many assassinations. But now I've been given a chance to start over and use them to heal. It's because of you, Taichi. I've changed. It's now no longer my destiny to be a killer. Oh, I'm sorry.
They're trying to wear us down by persistent attacks. Don't fall for it. Use your head. We're here to watch Taichi's back, got it?
Mm-hmm.
Enhancement level 100 sure is taking its toll on me. It's time to finish this. One down.
Can't be. They have never interfered in battles between men and monsters before.
Who are you talking about?
The monsters who sleep underneath the earth.
A twin-headed dragon.
Your Eminence, you knew it would be coming?
Of course. Now the last player has arrived to present the ultimate challenge. This is where the finale begins. The young man from another world pitted against our world's unbeatable creature. I wonder if he'll survive.
Taichi!
What?
Is that real?
It is. All the heavy battling noise. It must have awakened this dragon from his sleep. But something's wrong.
You're right. They rarely ever leave their dens. Besides, a battle above ground is not usually enough of a disturbance to get their attention. To them, it's like the flutter of a butterfly's wings.
Taichi, are you thinking of fighting it?
That's crazy. He's too powerful.
I agree, but it's not exactly avoidable, is it? Might as well get this over with. I'm not sure how this will work out. So Lamia, I want you to take everyone back to the city and prepare the citizens for evacuation in case the worst happens.
Okay, we'll head out now.
Do me a favor. Please take these children with you.
All right. Do what you must.
Taichi, I'm staying with you. Do you remember? We said we'd go home together. And never leave each other alone.
All right. Have it your way.
Yes, I intend to do that.
Danger's part of the job I trained them for. But I'd sure hate to lose them now.
Better stay safe. I'm not good at funerals, so don't force me to attend one. And I mean it!
We just have a moment, so listen. Stay out of this battle.
But why? We can work as a team.
I need all my concentration for this fight. If he decides to target you, I won't be able to defend us both. And that'll be the end of me.
Don't want that.
I appreciate you offering to help.
Taichi.
Not now.
About time.
Sorry to keep you waiting. Ariel, where are you? Say something. No response? Are you busy somewhere else? Was last time a fluke? I'm going to have to go it alone. A head-to-head battle. Here goes all I've got!
You still want to go it alone?
Jeez, dragons are seriously strong. I feel like an ant being stomped on by an elephant. If it had wanted to, that attack could have been lethal. So why didn't it use its full force to do me in? Why did it hold back? Since dragons never interfere in battles, what's this one doing fighting me?
Taichi?
Anna? What are you doing here? Why are you here?
I don't know. I was just... I can't explain it.
Do you mean you don't remember?
It's all fuzzy. I'm sorry. Don't be mad. I didn't intend to get in your way.
Look, I'm not mad at you, but it's not safe. Anna! Anna! Anastasia!
Taichi,
Anna,
I'm sorry.
don't try to speak. Just be still.
But it's all my fault.
Of course it's not. You're alive, okay? And right now, that's all that matters. Hold on. I'm gonna get you to a doctor.
You're very kind. I'm grateful. Taichi.
Yes, Anna?
Thanks for everything. You never judged me. You treated me as a woman, not an assassin. I just wish that you and I could always be together. If I make it out of this alive.
Anna.
I know deep down that these feelings I have are just one-sided. But maybe... I was always alone. Until I met you. Will you always be... my friend?
You don't have to ask me that. We'll always be friends. Anna... I couldn't protect her. As long as I'm here, I won't let anything happen to you. I thought thanks to my cheats, I could shield her from anything. I believed I would have enough power to take care of any danger that would come near her. How could I be so naive? In the end, I couldn't do anything. Don't hold back.
Why are you whirling around in silence? I know you're there. What are you waiting for? Do something! Don't pretend you can't hear me! Give me your power! I demand it!
Yes, that's the strong passion needed to summon me, Taichi.
Ariel. You're too late.
I'm sorry. Please understand.
Understand what?
I really truly couldn't do anything about it, even though I wanted to. I'm just a spirit, but you're a summoner, the one who's able to command the spirits. I thought you already knew spirits aren't allowed to use their powers without orders from those who summon them. That's the law of this world, and it's the one rule we must never break.
The other day you broke that rule!
That was the one exception. I was able to loan you power because your life was in danger, so no formal pact was necessary.
Formal pact?
The summoner must order the spirit he chooses to give him their power, and he must be wholeheartedly willing to accept that spirit's power. Those are the two absolute requirements that have to be met before a formal pact can be formed. So sorry. I thought you knew all this.
You're not to blame, so don't apologize. It's my fault that I couldn't protect Anna. It's all because I lacked the willingness to accept your power.
You didn't know.
Ignorance is no excuse. I kept calling it a cheat, and acting full of myself as if I had all the power. While at the same time, part of me was scared of it. I was a fool to think I'm more powerful than anyone. But now... I'm not scared of it. I know what I'm supposed to do in this world. I want the power I need to protect everyone. So Ariel, I want you to give me your power!
Of course. What's mine is now yours, my master. And please call me Eri from now on.
Taichi!
Rin.
Is she someone you knew?
A precious friend. Will you please take care of her? I've now become a summoner. Eri, are you with me? Let's do it.
Yes.
Oh, I admire your courage. To face me again after experiencing my killer breath.
I have a question for you. Why are you, a superior species, inserting yourself into this battle? What's your goal? What would make you withdraw from battling with me?
Young human, first you must show me your true power, and only then will I provide you with an answer. Of course, you would still have to be alive to hear what I have to say. Care to withdraw your question?
No, I'm good.
Okay then, you're in for a blow-by-blow knockdown fight. You have earned your answer. I entered into this battle at the request of a certain important individual. The goal I was given was to fight you.
Me? But who would want you to do that?
Let me give you a final word of warning. That individual will most assuredly continue guiding you from now on.
Guiding me to do what?
Whatever is necessary for both this country and this world. I came here to do a favor because I agree with the underlying goal. I'll return home until I'm needed again. You don't want to ever forget this. If you wish to protect your special gift, then you must be strong.
Then that's what I'll do. Always.
So the test was a success?
Yes, his power has increased. I believe the young man has forged a formal pact with a wind spirit.
Then we must quickly prepare his next guidance.
Never fear. Preparations are already underway.
I can hardly wait. After a town comes a country.
It's been several weeks since the town of Aspire was able to fight off an invasion of monsters. There were many sacrifices, and the scars left by that battle will stay with the residents for a long time. In spite of that, the town is slowly finding ways to get back to normal. We'll never forget the friends and family members we lost that day. But the best tribute we can give them is to move on with our lives and learn how to smile once again. I hope you're watching, Anna. Here goes. Come, Ariel. I summon you.
You called, Taichi? Stop it, I am not.
Let's pretend she is.
So not only can you summon a spirit, you can manifest them now? Goodness, you've improved, Taichi.
That's high praise coming from you.
His powers are getting stronger.
Mueller, we can't let him leave us behind.
You're right. If you and I are going to keep up with him, we'll need to train every day.
Yep. There's no substitute for hard work.
Huh? Pretty fancy carriage for these parts.
Must be someone important.
It's a messenger from the royal family.
Excuse me?
Nice to meet you all. Let me introduce myself. I'm Elsena Norman. I'm the daughter of Marquis Norman. I've come here on behalf of His Majesty, King Gilmar.
What in the world is she talking about? The king?
I don't know. Is there more than one?
What brings you here?
I bet I know. There have been some alarming rumors lately.
The rumors are true. I've traveled here to see you, in hopes that you will lend us your strength. Will you please come with me? I need to take you to the royal capital, Winifix.
I can't believe this. We're being summoned to appear before royalty?
It might not be such a good thing.
Huh? That sound's gonna drive me bonkers.
What did you do?
It's a long journey before we reach Winifix.
Terrific. Now I'm wide awake.
Actually, that's perfect. We can use this time to get filled in on why we're being hauled across the country to the royal court.
You're right. I'm no genius, but I'm guessing the king's in trouble?
He is. For the past 30 years, Elistane Magic Kingdom has been split between factions supporting either the current king or his younger brother. They govern by maintaining a balance between the two sides. His Majesty, King Gilmar, has consolidated power through diplomacy and actively reaching out to other nations. But while he's been doing this, his younger brother, Duke Dordesheim, has opposed him at every turn.
So you've got one brother who wants to go out and form alliances, and another one who wants to keep the kingdom isolated.
As part of his foreign policy, the king had planned to send out magicians as his representatives. As the name Magic Kingdom suggests, we have the best magicians in the world. There are more of them in our country than anywhere else. But the younger brother's faction believes that letting our magicians past our borders will weaken our nation's dominance in the world order.
I'm guessing the Duke's supporters have finally risen up in revolt?
The rebellion is beginning as we speak. War could break out at any moment now. The situation's becoming serious. That's why it was so important to summon you.
So if I understand you correctly, you're bringing us in to fight on your side.
You mean, you want us to go to war for you?
Huh? You're telling us this is the kingdom's royal capital? It's practically a ghost town. So quiet. Huh.
Sorry, I'm afraid it's been like this for quite a while.
Looks like it'd be a great city, if there was any observable life in it.
You've been so quiet, Lamia. Is something the matter? You've barely said a single word since we got out of the carriage.
Alcena, listen, I want you to tell me the truth. How long has the king known about Taichi and Reen's powers?
Well, I'm not really sure. I assume he first heard about their exploits during the Battle of Aspire and wanted to meet them. Time to go. They'll be expecting us at the palace.
Is this how they normally greet you in the capital?
You're telling me you failed?
They intercepted the arrow, sire.
Interesting. It appears the rumors about their abilities are true.
You have to move quickly, sire. Once they're in place, you'll never be able to ascend to the throne.
I'm aware.
Jeez, everyone's giving us the stink eye.
Wonder if this is how they treat all the king's guests. Let me introduce you. This is Bella Lafuma, head royal magician. On this side of the aisle, we have the Supreme Commander of the Royal Army, General Sumela. And finally, over here is the King's daughter, Her Highness Princess Charlotte Elistane.
Raise your heads. You must be tired from your long journey. I am pleased to welcome you to our kingdom. Word has reached me of the power and bravery displayed in defense of Aspire. Congratulations on a job well done.
All right, enough small talk.
Huh?
We don't have all day, Gilmar. Would you do us all a favor and get to the point already?
What insolence!
That'll be enough.
Sumela. Bella, please do... I see you haven't changed a bit, Lamia.
You either, Gilmar.
What's going on?
This is weird. Do you guys have a history or something?
I've been hearing the details. Sounds like things have gone downhill pretty quickly with Dordesheim. I guess I'm willing to help you out, for old time's sake. But, with conditions, and if you can't accept them, we'll turn right around and take ourselves back to Aspire.
That's a bold stance. Very well. I believe you'll be fair in your demands.
Then we have a deal. Glad you're being flexible.
I trust you. Show them out, Ulcena.
This way, please.
Oh, by the way, there's one more thing. I wanted to confirm something important. And I expect a straight answer. You're the one who's behind Taichi and Reen coming to this world, right? In order to put down this rebellion, you desperately needed the strength of someone from outside, whose magic was overwhelmingly powerful. Have I got that about right?
That was the basic plan.
Seriously?
I summoned you to this world without asking permission. I do apologize for that.
You think that makes it all right? Because of you, out of nowhere, Reen and I had our lives turned upside down. We nearly died as well, and that was bad enough. But now you say you brought us here to kill people for you?
Taichi, stop! With apologies, Your Majesty. Taichi and Reen come from a peaceful world. A world where war and murder are not a part of their daily lives.
In spite of that, they became adventurers, who are now about to risk their lives to save this country.
I bear full responsibility for them.
I was so nervous.
Well, you could have fooled me, and everyone else in the throne room. You got right in the king's face.
Well, he really got on my nerves. He was willing to yank us out of our world just to defeat his brother.
Still, you've got to admit, finding out who brought us here is a big step forward.
I guess.
Huh? Yes? Oh good, you're here with Taichi. I don't have to search all over for you. What's up? You can't get a hold of Lamia or Mueller for a while. They're in meetings with a bunch of generals. Someone here who wanted to speak to the two of you alone, if possible. Me and Taichi? You brought Princess Charlotte? I'm sorry for intruding. Huh? The truth is, I'm the one who actually summoned you both, and put you in danger. I'm a magician who's able to manipulate time and space, but in this case, I messed up. While carrying out my spell, I somehow accidentally dropped you both in the middle of a field full of monsters. After that, it took me forever to find you two. I came to apologize for my incompetence.
It's not your fault. You were only doing your best to follow the orders of your father. I know how much you agonized over it before finally conducting the spell.
I just wasn't ready. My father's a good man. He wanted to save our people. I wanted to help. He's always been an inspiration to me. I decided, even if I wasn't fully in control, I needed to try and be there for him.
Your Highness.
I went to work. I constructed the summoning spell in great detail. I tried to reach some life form that fell within the right parameters. Parameters? That's right. I needed to find someone who could learn magic, comprehend our basic language.
Understand. So you ended up doing a survey of our world, and found only Rean and I fit the bill.
Only you fit the description, Taichi. It wasn't my intention to summon Rean, but everything got thrown off balance. What have you done? Get away!
So Duke Dordesheim's assassins were able to break into your hideaway right in the middle of your spell?
I thought the location was known only to my most trusted bodyguards, but somehow there was a security breach. Once the spell was interrupted, the magic went berserk, and I was unable to control it anymore. And I was summoned as well.
All right, so how do we get back?
I'm afraid summoning magic can only be invoked once in a lifetime. You don't know how badly I feel, and I can't earn forgiveness. I've done something terrible to you, and I have no way to fix it. I am so sorry. I understand how you both must truly hate me. But I make you this solemn promise. When this rebellion ends someday, and peace finally returns to our nation, I swear, I will spend all my remaining time trying to find a way to make this up to you, even if it means sacrificing my very life.
Your Highness, say something to her, please.
Understand, Princess.
More than that, we forgive you. I can't imagine the guilt you've been feeling. Obviously, it's been bothering you quite a lot. I'm sorry you didn't come and talk to us before now.
Our lives may have been in danger occasionally, but we came through it all right. Besides, in the time we've been here, look at all we've gained. Since we arrived in this world, everywhere we've gone, we've made irreplaceable friends. Now, both Rean and I want to protect those friends. I believe that's the same desire you have, to protect this nation. So let's go defeat our enemies, no matter where they're hiding. Don't worry about getting us home. We'll figure that out later.
You fill my heart with joy. Thank you for your kind words.
Hey, Taichi, you need to come outside now.
What? Hey, what's happening here? Wait a second. Aren't you the Supreme Commander of the Army, General Sumela?
From what I saw, King Gilmar is so impressed with your strength, he'll give you anything you ask for. I want to see how strong you really are. I'm here to test you directly myself.
Can we discuss this? You're not playing around.
That's right, I'm fighting to kill. You're supposed to be way stronger than me, right? So I have no intention of holding back! Excuse me, Lamia, but were you the one who proposed this practice duel against General Sumela?
I did, actually. To all of the Royal Army soldiers under Sumela's command, Taichi and the rest of us with him are complete outsiders. They have no idea whether or not we're able to fight. We need to quickly earn their trust, and this is the best way I can think of.
Good idea. Having them watch us go head-to-head should impress them.
Where did that come from?
Is that all you've got?
Not a chance. Just watch. I'll go ahead and summon Ariel. No, I can't summon Ari. I'm fighting a person. I might kill her.
Why are you spacing out, kid? I made myself pretty clear. Only one of us is gonna walk away.
I have no option. I'll have to defeat her through physical enhancement alone.
Wow, you're throwing dirt in my face? You must be pretty desperate!
Desperate times call for desperate measures.
This is getting interesting.
I can't believe he's doing so well against General Smella. She's the best we have.
His attacks are getting stronger with every punch. I've never fought anyone like this. I give up. You've won the fight.
What a fight. Huh?
I'm sorry for pushing you to the limit, but we had to know.
It's fine. In fact, it makes sense. The entire future of your nation is riding on my abilities.
Now that that's done, I have a proposal for you.
What is it?
Tell me, how would you feel about us getting married?
Wait, what?
Why? However, if you've already decided on someone for a wife, I could just be your mistress. I'm telling you right now, you're a perfect fit for what I require in a man.
What?
I may not look it at first glance, but I can be quite devoted. And I make a lot of money. Not a bad deal, right? I want at least 3 kids, and I'm not worried about the age gap. People in my family look young, even when they're grandparents.
I'm flattered, but I'm just too young! Well, that was a day I'll never forget. Summon Ariel.
Good evening, Taichi. Why did you call me?
Well, it's a really beautiful night, and I thought it would be nice to share it with you, Ari.
I can't believe it!
Well, I suppose you could call it a date.
Don't be ridiculous. Listen to me. I can see right through you. What's the problem, Taichi?
My force is just too strong. When I'm fighting other humans, my power is almost guaranteed to kill, and that's unnecessary.
The truth is, you're afraid of hurting someone. You don't think you have control over the force within you.
Afraid? I suppose. You may be right. So far, I've only fought monsters, but if we go to war, I'll be up against human soldiers who don't possess magic. It won't be a fair battle. Then there's Rean. I don't want her to hurt anyone either, so she ends up feeling guilty. When we go back to our world, I want her to be able to return to her normal high school life, like none of this ever happened. I don't want her to have blood on her hands.
You're a good person, Taichi.
Rean, it's Taichi. Coming in. Your door's unlocked. Wow, her room's a lot bigger than mine. How many doors are in this place? Rean?
Hmm?
I'm sorry! I didn't mean to walk in on you! I didn't see anything, really!
Oh, noble goddess who rules over heaven and earth, I humbly beseech you, grant your blessings to that young man and woman who have come to us from a foreign world.
Can I be of help, Princess?
Thank you, Cardinal Lodra, but I think this matters outside your dominion. All I can do right now is offer up my prayers.
It's said that great power resides in the prayers intoned by beautiful souls and pure hearts. I feel your plea will be granted by the goddess.
Thank you for that, Your Eminence. It gives me hope.
And now you must return to the palace and rest. Things will look much brighter in the morning.
Yes. This has been most helpful.
There you are. I wondered where you'd gone. Lumia asked me to go find you. There's gonna be a meeting with the Royal Army that she wants us to attend. That garden's not doing well.
Not when war could break out at any minute. I'm giving it some love.
At this point, we need to make the first move. We should strike Wenifix as soon as possible.
Hold on, Marquis Nelgon. Imprudence could be costly. You can't just willy-nilly rush into this war.
So you'd rather just strategize? While we're sitting here discussing what to do, the King's faction is preparing for battle. We don't have a moment to waste. We need to act now.
I've been informed that they have a mysterious young man and woman on their side. No one knows where they came from, but that young man can control spirits. It's safer to assess their abilities first. then eliminate them, if need be, before we proceed.
Safer. That's the word of a coward. It sounds to me like you value your own life more than the future of our nation.
Or perhaps you are hastily pursuing fame. There's no better way to boost your own status than with a war, Marquis Nilgon.
Nothing could be further from the truth.
Please, calm yourself, Marquis Nilgon.
Easy does it, sire.
I'd like to know what your thoughts are, Duke Dordesheim.
Tell us, Marquis Nilgon. Do you have a solid plan?
Of course, Duke Dordesheim. I've been working on it for months. Everything is fully prepared and ready to implement. The royal capital will be overwhelmed by our forces.
Very well. Then I shall leave it to you to carry it out.
You won't regret...
I trust you will do your best, but I am worried about that young man and woman. I hope they don't prove to be a serious threat to my army.
We just received a report from our scouts. It appears the rebel army has mobilized its troops.
The time we've all dreaded has come. How do we stack up against them? How many do they have?
Roughly 1,000 or so. Our army has 3,000 knights ready for battle, and another 6,000 in reserve.
Bella, how many royal magicians are prepared?
We have 300 ready for action now, and 500 who are being briefed.
Good. Give a deployment alert to everyone.
Right.
But don't forget, Taichi and Rin need to be told as well. Of course, they'll both be deployed within our ranks.
Don't worry. Our forces are sure to be victorious.
From what we've heard, the rebel army led by Marquis Nilgon will begin their assault on Wenifex tomorrow morning.
1,000 soldiers? That seems like a low number. I wonder if it's a diversion. Could there be other hidden troops ready to attack multiple spots?
Our scouts took great care to assess that, but came up empty. Nope. Apparently the Duke's advisors had differing opinions. We think that's limited their forces.
To be on the safe side, I suggest we slightly increase the number of battle-ready magicians.
All right. They'll be useful during an exchange of fire. Can we do that, Bella?
Yes. Shouldn't be a problem.
Sounds good. Our frontline troops will depart tomorrow morning and engage them right here. This point is south of Wenifex, and even if the enemy detects
I don't get any of this.
Me neither.
Well, we have a good excuse. We didn't get any training about the rules of going to war with humans.
You'll do fine. It's not all that difficult. General Sumela and Lamia will be your instructors, so just fight the same way as usual.
This isn't usual. For us. They're not having us fight monsters this time. They're people. If we go at them the same way, they won't survive.
People die. That's the reality of war. The naive belief you can win without casualties will be your greatest enemy on the battlefield. It's kill or be killed.
Right.
Taichi, just do what you did when I forced you to fight me. It was kill or be killed, right? Once this war is over, we can have a grand wedding. I'll pay for everything, even the honeymoon. Now, let's go over the final tactical details again.
Right. All right. I think my brain just went out to lunch.
Who is it?
Lamia sent us a message. She said not to stay up too late because we have an early start tomorrow.
I already know that. You didn't come here just to tell me that, did you?
Maybe not. Well, never mind. Later.
Taichi, wait. Would you stay here tonight? Look, my room is big enough for two. Besides, to be honest, I can't quite get to sleep.
Your bed is huge.
It sure is.
I'll use the sofa. It's more my style.
This sure takes me back. Those nights before a tennis match, I'd get so anxious I couldn't sleep.
Really? I had no idea.
So what I would do is envision my opponent not being able to sleep either. I'd see her imagining the game in her head, as anxious as me about what was going to happen. The main battle is with your own emotions. Better win. I guess you approach war the same way. I keep thinking about the people we're going to fight tomorrow. I know Lamia says it's naive, but I don't think it's okay for life to be taken away from any living being. In our world, it was wrong, and I'm not seeing anything in this world to convince me that it might be right.
Rean. I've been thinking. There's no reason you have to join the battle tomorrow.
Huh?
You heard what Princess Charlotte told us. You were only brought into this world because her magic spell went out of control. You were dragged into this totally by mistake. No one is expecting you to go to war. It's my fault.
No, Taichi, it's mine. Taichi! You didn't have anything to do with it. I leaped into that circle with you. It was my own choice, not yours. That's why I'll go. And fight with you, side by side.
All right then. But I'm gonna be your wingman. No matter what happens, you can worry, all right? Well, I guess I should be getting back to my room.
Just for a bit. Is it okay? I shouldn't be your concern. You're here to protect them. And I want to do the same. They're our friends. Let's put our focus on defending them.
We don't know what that'll take, but luckily I have my cheats. Well, we should get some sleep.
Yep.
Do you think she'll be all right? Huh? Rean didn't seem like herself. Something was making her very tense. Usually I can't tell if she's upset, but I have the feeling this battle is really bothering her.
Yeah, but she should be fine. I said what I did so they wouldn't be complacent, but there's no need for reckless slaughter. And besides, Taichi and Rean will be able to subdue the enemy without bloodshed.
Yeah, that's true.
I'm more concerned about Rean losing her virginity tonight than losing her will to fight tomorrow.
What? Why are you saying that, Lamia? What do you know?
I saw Taichi paying her a visit, and he was still with her when I came.
Excuse me. Maybe I should go check on her.
Are you interested in her too?
What's the matter?
Nothing. Thought I heard something, but I may have overreacted.
Go kill them tonight. I don't intend to allow Nilgon to claim all the glory.
It was a nice try, but unfortunately we saw you coming. Once I closed the curtain and blocked your sight, Rean snuck out of the room.
You did a good job slipping into the castle undetected. We'll have to correct that.
You're done here. Surrender your weapon.
Rean! No way! I won't let you! Get out! I'm not afraid of dying, or hurting others when it's necessary. But what really scares me is losing those I've given my word to protect! I won't...
That's enough now, Taichi. Now tell us who sent you. What a prelude to tomorrow this is.
Enemy detected. Estimate 3,000 feet.
The time has finally come.
Okay, Taichi. Proceed as planned.
Roger that. That's all? Eri, I now summon you.
Taichi, good morning.
Let's do it.
Okay, I'm ready.
What is this?
might have gone too far. That trench is pretty long.
I don't think so.
The rebels won't be able to approach as a group. They'll have to go single file.
Correct. Our troops can pick them off one by one. That should force them to make a tactical retreat.
One thing is bothering me. How are they planning to assault us? They don't have any visible weapons.
This must be the handiwork of that young man who controls the spirits. Impudent brat. He thinks a little crack in the ground will stop my army. Weapons up! Magic is the foundation of our nation, but the king has chosen to weaken us by allying with nations who will take our magic and use it as they wish. Let us make them understand what this war is about.
They're not retreating.
That's strange.
What's that?
What are those?
We're not prepared for this!
What? Their soldiers are launching long-range fire missiles!
Impossible. Only royal magicians can do that, and they don't have 1,000 in their army.
They have rings.
What?
All of the soldiers have one. The fireballs and shattering water bullets are coming from them.
Must be the stones.
What does that mean?
Someone has made those rings out of magic stones. Even without natural magic ability, you can use these stones to create a specific spell.
Wouldn't it be awfully expensive to prepare 1,000 of those rings?
It's frightening to think how much wealth was needed. But that's not the only frightening aspect of them.
What is?
It's how exhausted you become from using them beyond a reasonable amount of time without any backup magic power.
Give 'em more! Pour it on!
So once the magic starts to dissipate, these stone crystals use your life force as fuel. And that fuel runs out.
And it won't be long now before these soldiers start to lose their life energy as it's drained from them.
Most likely, they don't have a clue about what comes next. I don't know if it's exactly a peaceful death.
Come on! We have to get them to stop now!
Sorry, ma'am, we can't do that. We need to consider our men first. We've sustained heavy losses. Since we can't mount a defense against their attacks, let them do us a favor and destroy themselves.
On guard!
General Sumela! It's one thing for a person to lose their life fair and square in battle, but it's another thing entirely to hold back information when you know what—
Citizens of our nation. His Majesty wouldn't want anyone to die if it can be prevented.
I have a plan. It just might work if we can pull it off. I'll need your help, Rean. Our success depends on you.
Huh?
So, will you do it?
Yes.
What are you doing? On your feet! Direct your attack beams to those three on the wall! No matter how much magic power they possess, they can't withstand this attack. It's a shame they'll fall so far from their home, but this is what happens in war.
There's no end to them.
I'll put up a barrier.
Wow, I never knew you could do that.
Well, it's not really a solid barrier. I'm just blocking them with wind pressure.
You're a genius.
Not entirely. Some stuff can get through it anyway.
Red loose!
Good work.
Thank you, Mueller.
Now, Rean, you just have to focus on the spell.
This will be a great victory if I can use my powers to make sure no one dies. Then the lives of all our friends, and the enemy as well, will be saved. I can almost see it, but I need to focus harder than ever. I can do this.
Starting.
Taichi.
I'm on it. 3, 2, 1, and fire!
Now, separate stone!
Rain? What is happening to us?
You've all been stunned by an electric shock attack, your lordship.
What? It's you, Inimicus. Why exactly have you come here?
To see how things are going for you. And at the moment, it looks like that young lady has put a big electrical crimp in your war efforts. Heavy rain with an electric current. A clever way to halt but not eliminate us.
Get everyone back on their feet!
That won't happen until the paralysis wears off. Looks like this is it, Nilgon. Your war effort has failed.
Don't put it on me! You provided the magic stones! You said they'd bring me glory, not this messy defeat!
Did I? I don't recall.
Do something! Oh!
Command.
You dirty traitor! Go to hell! Where you go!
Well done, everyone. Your spell worked perfectly, Rean.
Only because Taichi and Mueller were watching my back while I created it.
All right. Tonight we drink, huh?
I don't think I'm old enough to drink yet. But, hey,
come on, Taichi, loosen up.
I'm getting a kick in my neck. Oh, I think I ate too much. Huh? So, you slipped away from the party too, huh?
Look, they're growing. Makes me happy.
Good.
That guy was amazing.
His name's Taichi. Wasn't that move incredible for such a young guy?
You're pissed off, aren't you, Kasim? I'd be too if I were you. And now from the sound of it, that brat's in the spotlight again, just showboating for attention, completely different from you. Oh man, I can sympathize.
There's still an option left for me to try.
Huh? What's that strange piece of junk?
It's just a small... It'll be that little bastard, crawling through the thick mud, in the pit of despair.
Next time, Turning Point. Taichi. Time to wake up. Come on, lazy bones. It's morning already. You win Sleeper of the Year.
Rean, you're here. I feel...
What? Happy?
Oh. I feel like I'm gonna barf!
Still feeling sick, are you? Apparently the sight of my face was so horrifying it made you throw up.
I'm really sorry about that, Rean. You just happened to be there at the wrong moment. Your face isn't actually all that frightening, really.
Take it easy, barf boy. I'm just yanking your chain. You went overboard and ate too much last night.
Ugh. You think they have any stomach medicine?
Maybe they can magically fix you up. Hello?
Good morning, you two.
Are you both ready to go? Cart path.
Thank you for noticing. So tell me, to what do we owe the pleasure of your company?
We've been summoned by King Gilmar.
Because I overate?
That's the kid from the battle. The one that split the earth?
Let me say to all of you, your performance during the conflict was commendable. To show our gratitude, my daughter would like to reward you.
How cool.
Charlotte?
Yes, thank you, Father. Bring them out.
What are all these?
Extraordinary weapons, apparently.
It's the royal family's collection assembled over many years. You may each choose the one you desire.
That's pretty generous.
It seems we have no choice but to say yes to your offer.
This feels really good. And it's easy to handle since it's made out of mithril.
Oh, wow. I can feel the energy stored in this wand.
Well, here's something I've never seen.
So, have you decided yet?
That one.
Oh?
It's a katana.
This blade was privately forged in an Eastern Island nation.
Then it's special.
You're right. None of our local smiths... I'm told it's a very high-quality weapon, though.
Maybe so, but the blade seems awfully thin.
The soldiers who brought it here had the same reaction. They thought it looked frail.
Well, since longswords are the weapon of choice here, I'm not surprised they would feel that way. But you know what? Out of all these, this one feels the most right to me. I'll take it.
Taichi, I've been waiting for you.
Well, that's very flattering, but why?
I imagine you'd want to test the weapons you received from His Majesty, so I waited here, ready to give you a full workout. Come on, Taichi.
Huh?
Show me what you've got. Cross swords with your future wife. You don't mind if we mix it up, do you, Lamia?
No, go for it.
All right.
I wanted to run a test on the power of this ring anyway. It seems to work just fine.
Apparently.
You ready? We should try out power weapons as well.
Lead the way.
Okay, boy. Time for you to show me what you've got. What are you holding back for? What happened to your energy from the other day? You should take that hot passion for your new sword and let it loose on me!
Please! I'm still sick from overeating! Oh, yeah, that's better.
Why did you wait so long to get medicine?
I was feeling better, but then I got freaked out when General Samela jumped me, and my stomach went kablooey. I told her I needed to go to the pharmacy.
Won't she just do it again?
You know what? You're right. I think I'll stay away from the castle for a while. Huh? Uh-oh. Looks like you've started drawing a crowd. Shouldn't you hide?
I already did. Since we've been out here, I made it so only you could see me.
Hey, look. Isn't that the outsider?
You're right. The one who protected the city yesterday.
The king summoned him. He's supposed to be an amazing magician.
Lucky for us.
They're staring at me?
Hey, mister! You stabbed the whole army, right? You're famous. Would you shake my hand? Hey, me too! Please don't
Wait.
hurt me.
Well, I guess if it's that important, everybody take turns.
Oh my.
See you later, tough guy!
Okay, you all be good now. Wait a minute. You might as well come out. I know you're there.
You mean to say the hero who vanquished the army of the king's younger brother now demands to face off with a mere individual?
Kasim, what the hell happened to your arm?
Why are you suddenly so concerned? You're the one who blasted it away.
When did I do that?
Come back here!
When you ran off.
Oh, now you finally remember, do you? It's almost laughable. The repercussions of my defeat have transformed my world, yet you never even knew what you had done.
How could I?
It doesn't matter. I've come to take my revenge, to make you bow before me. Since that day, it's all I can think about.
If you want to fight, let's go somewhere else. I don't want to put innocent people at risk.
You're more concerned about these people than yourself. Look at you, always the perfect hero.
To be totally honest with you, I'd really prefer that we didn't have to fight at all.
I don't intend to give you that choice. To make sure you participate, I've made some arrangements. If you refuse my challenge, all the wells in the royal capital will be poisoned.
Just to take me on?
What are we gonna do, Taichi?
So are you coming with me or not?
Good move. Good response. Thanks for not holding back. Huh? It makes for better training.
I have to keep you sharp. Someday my life might depend on it.
I make you this promise. I'll always have your back.
And I'll have yours. Now show me your power!
I'm impressed with your leadership, Sumela.
What's that?
These matches. You held them so your soldiers could see the power that'll be fighting on their side.
Huh? You see through everything, Mage of Falling Leaves? We received a report about Duke Dordesheim and his forces. They're nearly 60% done preparing themselves for battle.
So you're telling me that war is unavoidable?
I imagine we're going to get the order to move out tonight. It's the part of the job I hate. I don't know how many soldiers will come back alive.
That's a heavy load.
Yes.
So this is where you want to fight?
Yes. But I realize I have no chance of beating you one-on-one. So I'm going to even the battle by limiting your powers.
Huh? What's that thing?
It's a magic artifact that reduces your abilities so they become equal to mine.
Really? So how does it work?
You don't, do you? You'll have to prove you're truly a warrior if you want to survive.
I have a really bad feeling about that thing. It's a very dangerous object.
Time for your destruction, Taichi. If it weren't for the difference in our power levels, I would have defeated you long before now.
What makes you so sure?
Huh?
If our powers were equal, wouldn't our fight end up being a draw?
You're a fool. If our powers were equal, then hard work would give me the winning edge. Of course, the ability to apply yourself is a strength spoiled brats like you never develop.
What? You think I haven't done any hard work?
That's ridiculous. You haven't got the faintest idea what kind of effort is involved. I've put in a huge amount of time developing my skills, and you dare to compare your level of commitment to mine?
Guess we'll see.
Taichi, don't do this! What if your power goes away and you can't get it back?
Bring it on. I'll fight you straight up without using cheats of any kind.
So smug. I promise you'll come to regret those words in very short order.
Run away!
That was quick. Looks like you weren't lying about it limiting my power.
Don't come crying to me later!
Thank you, Your Excellency. What are you going to do now that your power's been suppressed, Taichi?
I'm gonna kick your ass just like before.
I've been waiting for this. For quite a while. I plan to beat you into the pits of despair.
I hope not.
That's not too bad. Think you'll be able to hold me off with that little knife?
Yeah, go ahead. Chat all you like while you're still able to talk.
Damn it, you didn't take the bait.
I'm not that gullible, as you see. Shattering water bullets!
What a waste of energy.
One thing's for sure, you're really stubborn.
I was thinking the same thing about you.
I haven't been beat up this bad since the last time we fought.
What now? Do we keep going until we both drop?
That's the idea. One of us is likely to lose in this next round.
So what's the end game? Am I considered the winner if I neutralize your attack? I really don't have much power left. Looks like it's gonna be now or never. All right, let's do this! Think it through. How can I beat him with what little power I have left? Concentrate! Remember back to all the things you've learned.
Focus, Taichi. Use your will. Imagine your magic power manifesting.
That's it! I have to visualize the outcome! How's that? What do you think about my level of commitment now?
My options are down to 0. I have to admit it. In spite of everything, I lost the fight.
Well, the fact that I was able to use both
me. I have no excuses. The rules don't change. Battles always require you to play with the cards you've been dealt.
Okay, so we agree you lost. Now hurry up and return Taichi's power.
You want to know how to undo the effect? It's simple. You just have to destroy the artifact.
Why are you telling me this?
Because I challenged you to a duel and lost. If I withheld that information, I would have no honor left. I would just be pathetic.
Taichi, something's gone wrong here.
What's that thing doing? Oh, great. It has no body. How do I kill it? I can't stop it!
He's out of control. Remy? What are you doing here? Destroy the artifact!
What?
That's where it's coming from! Attack it, now! Huh? Why is this happening? Was I being used? Was this the plan His Eminence had all along?
You got part of it, but not disappearing.
Now what?
I got this. I'm gonna blast that thing to pieces.
You have the power to do that?
Oh yeah. Now that I'm able to use my cheats again. Ares, compress the surrounding atmosphere.
I'm on it!
You're finished! There won't be anything left but a puff of smoke! Is everything okay?
Yeah, you're back to normal. I was really worried for a while there.
Thanks, Grammy. You saved the day. Looks like you could use this.
Stop it, you brat. Don't torture the man any further.
What are you talking about? I'm trying to help him recover.
Can't you see? His pride's already in shreds.
Huh?
Nothing you say or do is going to lift him out of that abyss.
Seriously?
Yeah. The fact is, you outfought him. And he never believed you had that kind of talent. He thought you were just playing at being a hero. He thought the difference between your strength and his was that your powers had been gifted to you. He never gave you credit for doing the hard work to develop the... That's true, so I might as well tell him the rest of it.
Huh?
Since he appreciates the kind of effort it takes to master those skills, people who do that work earn his admiration.
Grammy!
I feel the same way he does. Huh? I have the highest respect for anybody who's worked to master their abilities.
So, you were beaten by someone who shares your philosophy.
Shut up, Grammy. You had a good teacher, Taichi.
Hey, what's going on here?
You mean you haven't heard? The rebel army is marching on the city. Duke Dordesheim has declared war.
He used lightning to tear apart that monster from the magic artifact?
Yes.
I suppose you're quite proud of yourself, aren't you?
I don't know what you mean.
Oh, please, are you seriously going to tell me you didn't foresee this outcome?
Of course not. As I'm sure you recall, I only passed the magic artifact along to Kasim as I was asked to do.
And if Kasim had refused you?
I would have found someone else. Lines of authority can't just be ignored.
I have to agree. When someone accepts responsibility for an assignment, they must do so knowing that failure carries with it certain consequences.
Preparations for your guidance are now finished. As you ordered.
Very well. I'm sure you're looking forward to the completion of your task.
It's almost time.
I'm ready.
No matter what happens out there, I'm gonna protect you.
Mm-mm. That's not your job. Listen to me. I'm going to be fighting too, and I plan to be there to protect you as well.
I hear you. Let's show them what a couple of outsiders can do when they're challenged.
You got it.
On your orders.
Very good.
A word, Duke Dordesheim.
Go ahead, Marquis.
If it pleases you, sir, I wish to beseech a favor. Will you allow me to engage the Mage of Falling Leaves? And in addition, the 2 foreign visitors? I have something special prepared for those interlopers. I shall take particular pleasure in their defeat. And in so doing, I shall redeem us from the failures of Marquis Nelgon. I make you this solemn promise. When I'm done, I shall present you with the heads of those insolent magicians.
Next time, Battle of Marwalt.
It's time, Inimicus.
I agree. This battle will finally determine the future of our nation.
Our victory is imperative. Marche himself, with assistance from the underlings, will be handling the Mage of Falling Leaves, the Elf, and that young woman from another world, the newcomer. So that leaves the young summoner who needs to be dealt with.
The extent of his powers is still unknown, but I do have a strategy in mind to try on him.
Excellent, Inimicus. Having
honored to assist you.
I wonder which way the history books will portray me. As the man who dared to raise a sword against his own brother, the king? Or as the brave guardian who stood up to protect the Elistane kingdom?
Most likely both. They show true strength.
Well, I can't ask for more. With your help, I've now reached the critical moment. To protect the safety of the motherland and our magic!
Yes, my lord.
Heroes of the Elistane Magic Kingdom, once more I must call upon you. Time and time again we have tried to negotiate with my brother, Duke Dortishai. He has refused to settle this peacefully. He is unwilling to share our magic with other nations so we can coexist in harmony. He has chosen to raise his sword in rebellion against our nation and our people. My brave knights, will we allow this? No! So, I ask, will you stand with me?
Taichi, look!
What? This power. At the moment, it seems pretty clear what I should be using it for. To protect everyone.
Go forth and carve out our nation's future with your swords! And with it, a bright future for our land!
Victory for one and all!
Draw swords! Ready, charge!
Ion arrow!
Unbelievable. I never could have imagined this.
Liberate spell.
Shock!
Boy, how I miss our carefree lives. Just a few months ago, Rean and I were carrying the weight of high school books on our shoulders.
Too slow!
Now it seems as if we're carrying the weight of this new world on them. We're in the thick of it.
It's the Mage of Falling Leaves!
I'm flattered. You've heard of me. To make sure you don't forget. Here's something to remember me by.
All right, let's send them running. Think we can make it in one leap?
Of course.
Let's go.
Huh? Where did he come from?
That would have been impossible on the high school track team at home.
I see it's already started.
Yes, indeed. All is proceeding according to plan.
Do you think he will truly make good use of the power he's been granted?
Oh, I'm quite certain of it. Either way, though, my lady, that man...
Yes. But that is what he clearly desired, right?
Yes, I'm sure he feels it is a great honor.
Well, it will be important to keep a close watch. I wonder how that young man will overcome this challenge.
What pathetic men. So easy to eliminate. As I understand it, you're the mage they previously failed to destroy. My employers hired me to make sure the job is done properly this time. My name is Susora. As you see, I'm a heavy-duty warrior with an adventure rank of A.
This woman is definitely strong, and apparently relishes a good battle, just like Grammy. But unlike Grammy, she's out for the kill, and I'm her prey. My name is Rean, and I am a C-ranked magician.
Just a C? Wow, that's not very impressive.
Yeah, I know. I was actually a D until just recently.
Really?
Guess I'm not qualified to face you.
In that case...
Well now, how unexpected. To find such a beauty spilling blood. I don't think this activity suits you at all. The fact is, beautiful women exist in this world to please men's minds and bodies. That's the duty you should be tending to. Leave the sword and fighting to the men. It's time you reclaimed your true purpose.
Oh, really? Who made you the expert on women, and why does a man like you exist?
To serve at the pleasure of Duke Dortisheim, who sent me to do whatever I can to protect our country.
How ridiculous.
In what way?
I took up the sword for my sake, not to serve someone else's. You don't have a purpose of your own. As a result, you don't have a will to win. So bring it on.
Ha! You're no match for me.
Don't be so sure! It's futile. You are in Medusa's embrace. There's no way to break it. Don't worry. Even though you're rebels fighting for a different cause, you're still citizens of Elistane, so I won't kill you. But for the time being, I want to make sure you can't move. Shrink and freeze. What is this?
It's jamming magic. An advanced spell that I only use when I have to for my own. So, Major Falling Leaves. My name is Nistfolos, and your life now belongs to me.
If you don't want to die, take your subordinates and go.
That was a very foolish gesture, to show such mercy.
I'll keep that in mind. It's the first thing I'll think of when I'm finished with you.
We'll just see about that.
Damn that Sumela. What a clever idea. She plans to lure us into her campsite and crush us from all sides.
It's not a problem. Our cavalry's been warned and they're heading straight for her weaker left flank. Soon enough, we'll be able to surround...
excuse me?
You're that boy.
By any chance, would you happen to be Duke Dortisheim?
Why are you here? And how did you get through our security forces?
Well, I kind of made a long jump right into the middle of them.
Hate to brag, but with me providing the wind at his back, he was just a breeze away.
Is that thing the wind spirit Aerie who travels around with you?
That's right.
I'm not a thing! It's rude to say that about me!
Whatever you are, it seems our intel about this young man from another world being a summoner was spot-on accurate.
Well, it should be, since you slipped a spy into the royal palace to obtain it. I wonder if you'd mind if we both spoke privately.
Stays. Nobleman, go. So let's hear it. Why have you stormed into my headquarters alone?
I've come here to end this battle.
How are you going to do that?
I've come on behalf of the royal army, and I want to offer you a chance at peace. Duke Dortisheim, please hear me out. You and King Gilmar both share a desire for the people's happiness, yet you're having these same fellow countrymen fight each other in a battle to maintain your magic strength. All this bloodshed is wearing down and dividing the might of your nation. Could there be anything more foolish than that? If you withdraw your troops now, the king promises leniency for you, the noblemen, and all the soldiers who have supported you. Peace will be restored.
How ridiculous!
In other words, if we were to back down now, you're guaranteeing that our lives would be spared.
Yes. That's the reason I came all this way to talk to you. Although, I have it on good authority that I have enough power to destroy entire nations if I want to. So if I'm honest, it would be possible with very little effort to capture you and carry you away to the king. Any further bloodshed would just be wasteful. Duke Dortisheim, if you care about this country, then make the right decision.
Look, nothing's being resolved. We're just wearing each other out.
Yes, you're quite right. It's about time I got really serious and finished my job. It's going to be quick.
Wind and moon ring? Got it. Arrow thrust!
What was that?
I doubt you've seen it before, since it's a technique I just created.
Impressive. Major Falling Leaves. I know I'm not in the same league as you. You fight fair and square, and I don't.
You don't believe in mercy, so I won't show you any. But as a fellow mage skilled in magic, do you have any last words?
No. None.
Fine.
Inferno. So easily cast. She never bothered with a chant. Her power's too much for me.
Lamia's eliminated him.
That damn Mist Folos got himself killed. Obviously, he wasn't as good as he claimed, and I had paid a hefty sum.
You mean that's all you can think to say about him?
Huh? Why should I grieve over the death of a mere adventurer who, in the end, failed to complete his assignment? As far as I'm concerned, they're all irritating, and about as useful as having a pebble in your shoe.
That's enough. Spell sword, exploding flame beast. Lamia is bound to see me using this full attack technique, and she won't be pleased that I'm wasting it on just one man. But he's made me so angry with his condescending attitude about the adventurers who take pride in protecting the people. I just have to do this. Now, my blade puts an end to it. Don't count on mournful words from me when you're dying in pain.
That won't be me. See, if you had agreed to give up your sword in the first place and become my mistress, I wouldn't need to kill you. Gotcha!
Just as I warned you, this has come to an end by my blade.
Your answer?
I refuse.
Why would you do that? Huh? I do not understand. Do you have any idea how hard Taichi worked to convince the king to allow this peace proposal?
It's okay, Eri.
What do you mean?
I'm fine with it.
Oh.
There's one thing I'm interested to know. Tell me, if you have the power to destroy nations, then why in the hell do you let Gilmar use you? Why not just become king yourself?
Are you serious? Why would I want that job? It's a thankless position. Not to mention the fact that the responsibility to oversee everyone's needs would be immense. I'd have no time to sleep with all the duties involved. Like diplomacy, for example.
Why put yourself through all that? Rule the way you want. Why not just be a dictator?
Are you kidding? That would be a surefire way to get everybody to hate me. The great leaders in my world have learned that the best way to govern is to let the people have a say.
My goodness. How absurd. In your world, you actually let the people rule. Taichi, is that what they call you?
Yes, that's my name.
Taichi, if you had chosen to take my side instead of my brother's, the situation we find ourselves in might be very different. You're a fool. There are times when those with power must be willing to leave. Even if many innocent citizens shed their blood, and if I'm remembered as a villain, I must protect this land as I see fit. My honor, my pride, and my soul are invested in it.
So you're telling me you have no intention of backing down?
My life has been dedicated to this nation since the moment I was born. As a proud member of the royal family, I will fight to preserve it.
Taichi!
What's the matter?
I don't know. Something's definitely wrong here.
What do you mean?
It doesn't surprise me a spirit would notice before the rest of you could sense it.
Inimicus?
This is really annoying. You should be dead. You're stronger than I expected. You won't be able to defeat me. The best you can hope to do is hold me off.
She's right. Her fighting style is quick and fast, like Mueller's. If I'm going to get out of this alive, I'd better call upon the spirits to increase the strength they're giving me.
Come on, let's get this over with.
Shoot!
Blaze Wave!
Freezing lance! It hurts so bad for my life, so... red carpet!
What? You got me with that one. I didn't think you had it in you, but I was wrong.
I surprised myself.
We're not finished yet, are we?
We could be if you would just withdraw.
But that would be a terrible waste. We gotta continue our fun fight. Get out of my way! She's my prey. Go find your own.
Susora.
Huh?
Look around you.
What the? You look strange. Are you doing this? Why can't I move?
What's going on? Is this one of your spells?
Of course not, you idiot. It's affecting me too. And I sure don't want to be a standing target for these guys. They can't even distinguish friend from foe.
Inimicus, what are you talking about?
I told you I had worked out a plan, remember?
This is what you had in mind?
Taichi!
What the hell have you done?
Not much, really. I just prepared a little spell. Of course, now its power has spread across the entire Malwald's Plains battlefield. You see, I realize it's difficult being the younger brother of someone who is no more deserving than you. He was firstborn. It's been terribly unfair, don't you think? Always having to live in a king's shadow when you want to accomplish things as well. That can take its toll on someone as proud and stubborn as you. It only took a little prodding on my end to stroke this rebellion and cause this war.
Why would you do this? I am your master!
It's true, I have served as your loyal aide for many years. In all that time, there has never been a moment when I truly considered you in control of me. The fact is, I have but only one master! I am beholden to none but that woman! The one supreme being who watches over and commands this entire world!
Hold on a minute.
Let me give you a final word of warning. That individual will most assuredly continue guiding you from now on.
Guiding me to do what?
Whatever is necessary for both this country and this world. I came here to do a favor because I agree with the underlying goal. I'll return home until I'm needed again.
He can't mean...
Taichi, I recognize this energy. It's from the war between the Gargan Empire and the Holy
What did you say?
You know about it?
The Bloody Rhapsody! It's the spell that devours the minds of men, Mind Eater! Those under its control go berserk because nothing can stop them! Until their bodies just rot away!
Why, you...
I desired the job and that woman instructed me on what to do. She commanded me to start a civil war in Elistane and force that young man from another world to participate. To be honest, you gullible idiots, I couldn't care less about this country's future. And I'm so sick of your petty little squabble with your big brother. You're like dogs fighting over a bow! Run rampant, you brain-fried crazies! Go on! Attack everyone in sight! Enjoy the screams and blood of the people! Consume every living being in this country! And when you're done, move on to the next! Don't stop till there's nothing left but an endless pile of rotting corpses!
They can't be destroyed. They're all spellbound.
Behind you!
Oh, Supreme Being, are you watching? Here I am! Now is the moment! I'm unable to wait any longer, Mistress of the Chain! I, Inimicus, offer up my life and soul to you!
Though by that name, there were skirmishes on the border between the Gargan Empire and the Holy Scatolith Empire. 200 years ago, that's where it all started. While the leaders of both countries believed the battles would end quickly at first, their calculations proved to be wrong, and it sent tremors throughout their nations. Within a short time, they lost all control of their soldiers. The troops started killing their enemies, each other, and even non-combatants. As the rampage continued, the warriors went more and more berserk. It was the worst massacre in the history of our world. Over 700,000 lives lost on both sides. What led those soldiers then, and these soldiers now, to go berserk is unknown, but it may be caused by mind control.
Are you sure about that? Isn't it forbidden?
Yes. Mind control falls outside the rules of magic, which can only mean there's a road. This is caused by black magic, through power wielded by some dark being.
But that means...
Unless we crush the source of this spell, it can't be undone. It's the only way. Until we manage that, these men will continue to feel no emotion and no pain. Only the thirst for blood and the urge to slaughter. If we don't stop them here, they'll overrun the entire country and decimate everything, including the royal capital at Wenifix. Once again, hundreds of thousands of lives could end up being lost.
Yes. I'm looking forward to this.
These guys just won't quit. How are you doing, Rean?
Do you even need to ask? They keep coming no matter what I do!
You're being soft and refusing to kill them, aren't you?
It's just that... I know it may be naive, but I'm trying to use my power responsibly. I want to save people, not hurt them.
You're soft, all right.
Susora, you told me you were hired for this job, right?
Yeah.
So, how about working for me instead?
Doing what?
Fighting on my side. The job will be done once we survive this. Then you can go back to stalking me if you want. How about it? It's a good deal.
I like your style. I'll take the...
Welcome aboard.
Fine. So, what happens now?
Okay, first off... we're gonna need some reinforcements.
I checked on our forces.
How are they doing?
So far, not very good. The soldiers under that spell are refusing to stay down.
Everything short of destruction is ineffective. We have to find some way to completely incapacitate them.
Right.
Why aren't you wiping these guys out? At this point, there's only one course of action. It's kill or be killed. It may be cruel, but it's unavoidable. That spell Inimicus was invoking. It's not something a human would be able to come up with on his own.
The fact is, I have but only one master! I am beholden to none but that woman! The one supreme being who watches over and commands this entire world!
You're saying that unknown woman is the one behind all this?
I can think of no other possibility. I believe she caused this war in order to drive you into a corner, to force you to demonstrate your powers.
All of this just to see that?
Taichi...
Fee. I can tell you exactly what my brother Gilmar is thinking at this moment. He will never surrender to me. He's not built that way. He will mobilize his commanders with the following orders. Stop the invaders even if it costs our whole army. And even if it means sacrificing every citizen in Elistane. I was trying to protect our nation. Instead, I'm destroying it. I expect I'll be remembered as a villainous traitor.
Let's avoid that by stopping these berserkers right here.
Taichi?
I don't know where this power came from, or why it was even given to me. But now that I have it, I want to use it responsibly. I want to protect those around me. More than that, I want to protect my friends.
Charge!
If I have the power to destroy a nation, then I want to transform it into the power to save one. There are times when the power which they strongly believe.
Those are my words.
Yes, they are. And now, I'm going to put them into action.
Taichi...
It's all right, Eri. My power can be used in a negative way to achieve a positive outcome. I'm sorry, Rean. I know you won't approve, but I have to do this to protect you. Please move out of the way. I'm the reason all of these events were set into motion. I have to end it.
You're wrong. I won't move. You're not the one at fault here. It's me, Taichi. I'm sorry for everything.
What do you mean you're at fault?
Because, Taichi, I've been lying to you all this time.
You what?
This form of mine is only a temporary one. It isn't the real me. Your power is just incredible. It's so vast that I got scared. I didn't know what you might turn into if I lent you my full power. If you failed to control it, it could have even killed you.
Eri, what happens next?
For now, I have to say goodbye. I can no longer be the spirit you've known.
So you're leaving me?
I would never do that. I'll help with your mission and protect what's precious to you. Your resolve is so strong. I realize now. It's better if I reveal my true form to you. You were honest. And now it's my turn. It's the next step in the evolution of our relationship. Forming a perfect union with the Master is the most joyous thing of all. You are a worthy master, Taichi. Thank you.
Eri!
Call for me, my master. My true name is...
Taichi!
Rin?
Taichi, thank goodness you're safe. Huh? What's happening?
I'm sorry.
Huh?
I wasn't there and you got injured. After I promised to protect you. Tell me.
It's fine, really. It's no big deal.
You're so brave. Enough people have been injured or killed. I'm going to bring these soldiers back to normal. And then I'm going to end this war, no matter what it takes. And now, I have a surprise for you.
Huh?
It's time to honor our pact and answer my call! Emerge! Summon Elemental Sylphie! Emerge! Summon Elemental Sylphie!
What happened to me?
It's amazing. I've been around a long time, but I've never seen anything like this, Mueller. You were here. The moment a true summoner was born.
Did you know he had this power within him?
Hello, it's my first time meeting you in this form, Taichi.
Yeah, that's true, Eri. Oh, wait, you're Sylphie now. My bad.
You can call me Sylphie from now on. My master.
Eri Sylphie? I don't get it.
Wait a minute, did I hear that name right? Sylphie's the Queen Spirit. She's one of the 4 Grand Spirits.
Tell me, Sylphie, is Eri gone forever?
Oh no! The memories and feelings from when I was Eri are still right here.
So you mean...
That's right, Taichi. Eri and I are both together. At our core, we're still the same person.
That's great. Rin. I'm sure you have a lot of questions. I'll try and explain everything later.
Okay.
Thank goodness. It looks like I was able to break that evil spell.
With Sylphie's power?
Yeah. But listen, this fight isn't over just yet. And it won't really be over until I've taken down the man who cast that spell. I'll need all my power for that job.
It's coursing through me, transforming every inch of my mortal body. Supreme power! Let me do your bidding, Mistress of the Shade!
Listen to me, Rin. I just need to know. You're on my side no matter what goes down?
Well, of course I am. I will always be on your side, whenever and wherever.
Thanks.
If you two were gonna flirt the day away, could you save it until after you destroyed that monster? Once that job's done, I don't care if you kiss her, hug her, or just drag her off to the bedroom.
Sorry about that.
Yeah, I guess I'd better get to work. Ready to go?
Yeah.
Let's do this.
As you command.
That's some transformation, Inimicus. I don't suppose you're going to miss being human.
Not in the least. You should consider trying it. It might suit you better as you evolve. Why wait? You'd be a splendid addition to our team.
Yeah, I think I'll pass on that. So who on earth is this woman you're so devoted to?
She is the focus of all power in this world. As such, she reigns supreme.
Hey, that's all well... Well, what does any of this have to do with me?
You fool, it has everything to do with you. You have yet to realize who you are. You've been hearing the sounds of the spirits in your head since the day you were born. Why do you think you were summoned to this world in the first place?
I've been wondering.
It's because you were chosen by my mistress. Everything that has led you to this moment was set in motion and orchestrated by that woman. Even the princess who arranged for your summons was no more than a pawn to that end. Before long, a great battle will take place, and this world will be turned inside out. When that happens, light and dark will invert, and my mistress will be revealed as our savior! That is why you were chosen. This world, Altia, faces a threat like nothing it has seen before. It needs a weapon of unsurpassed power to continue to exist. You have been chosen by my mistress to become her sword and shield when she goes to battle.
I'll ask again, who's this woman you keep referring to?
Ask all you want, but it is not yet time for you to know her name.
Cut the crap. What makes you think I'm going to ally myself with this woman and become her ultimate weapon?
You have no choice. She'll destroy everything you care about.
I'm not gonna accept that!
Taichi.
You're reacting just as she predicted.
Shut up, I'm not listening! You don't give a damn about saving people's lives! When you heartlessly murder people, you can't claim to be the savior of anything! All this talk about swooping in and rescuing the world from some kind of conflict sounds like a lie to me! All I really care about is protecting the people who are precious to me! The friends I share my days with, the people who rely on me to be there when they need advice and encouragement, the people who just want to find happiness in their everyday lives. That's my priority, to be there for people like them!
You're not going to believe this, but I'm actually grateful to you for this battle. You've made it possible for me to fulfill my duty to my mistress. Just one more thing left. Come on, boy. You can do this. Deliver the final blow. Why hesitate? One life will save many others. Admit it, you're weak. You can't do what must be done.
You're wrong about that. Power comes at a price. That's the principle. When I defeated the two-headed dragon, he told me I'd have to be strong if I wanted to protect my special gift. So I've made my decision. I'm going to get stronger. And not for anyone else, but myself. So I guess that seals the deal. I've just said goodbye to being a human.
As you hoped, Lady Shade, I was able to carry out your plan. The Outsider has been manipulated to employ his power on your behalf.
Taichi?
Are you awake?
Where am I? What happened?
The battle's over, Taichi. And it's all thanks to your powers.
The truth is, I don't remember very much. Except for your leg. Is it any—
Healing magic on me. It won't even leave a mark.
That's great. Thank you so much, Lamia.
Well, I couldn't let one of my prized apprentices become scarred.
Your Highness, it's bad manners to enter without permission. I was worried about you. I'm so relieved you've finally woken up.
Yeah, me too.
I told her it was just a result of you depleting your magic power, and she really didn't need to worry so much. When you were brought back here unconscious, she nearly flipped out.
Lamia, please don't. He doesn't need to hear this.
Reen and Mueller were just as bad. You were getting better, but they could barely keep it together while they waited. Good thing I'm mature, or I'd be jealous.
Oh my!
The battle that took place on Marwalt Plains resulted in many losses on both sides. But finally, King Gilmar's forces were able to claim victory. After a period of mourning, the royal capital Wenifix slowly returned to normal. People actually began to smile again. As for Reen, Lamia, Mueller, and myself, we were rewarded for our efforts. We were given money and jewels, and awarded the titles of advisors to the royal army. That meant we were part of the troops, designated to be summoned only when the kingdom was in immediate danger. The king was able to announce that peace had once again returned to Ellis. There was a price to be paid.
I'm sorry, but the sentence for treason is death. Do you have any last words?
I did what I truly felt had to be done. I have no regrets.
So be it.
Let us pray. All-powerful spirits...
Don't waste your breath.
These are my final words. Long live our motherland!
What's the matter?
Oh, nothing.
Let me guess. You think you should have been able to handle this, so the outcome was more positive, right?
Sort of.
Stop acting like a baby. The world is not fair. And those who have more power than the average person will occasionally find they're forced to make hard choices. No matter how hard you try or prepared you are, you're going to make mistakes, painful mistakes. But I'm telling you, that's a pain you must embrace.
Really?
Yes. As long as you still feel that, you'll remain human no matter how much power you wield. It keeps you in touch with the rest of the world. And remember, Taichi, face your doubts and worries. Don't run from them. Stay true to your heart. Things will always work out. Now quit dawdling. We have Taichi. Ready to go?
Yeah.
Have a pleasant journey, everyone.
Thank you. We appreciate you seeing us off.
Listen to me, the both of you. From my heart, I promise you this. Someday I'll find a way to return you to your world.
We know you'll do your best.
But whatever happens, we'll be all right with it.
You see, we've found a lot of things in this world to appreciate.
Not the least of which are the friends we've made. And we feel the same way. I never thought the legend was really true. That heroes from another world would come here to save us. I know. It's amazing. And for the role I played in bringing that about, I'll find a way to fix it. But for now, I'm grateful I have new friends. Wow! You can get smaller even as Sylphie? Oh yes, and if you ask me, this form is a lot more convenient. And more colorful. I still can't believe you channeled one of the 4 grand spirits. You're right. I think he's cheating too much. By the way, Reen, I've been wondering about this for a while. What does cheat mean when you refer
The civil war crisis in the kingdom was over, but I was still left with questions and no easy answers. Who on earth is that mysterious, a great battle taking place and the world turning inside out? For now, I still don't know. But there's one thing I do know, and I've always known. I'm going to use my power to protect my friends. And if that involves cheating, then so be it. Reen and I will do whatever we think is necessary in order to survive in this world of mystery and magic.